Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB,
Shaking.
super producer Corey Cool,
What up, though?
and it's your boy. It's always your boy. It's Holly. All right. Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight we are drinking Bib Tucker bourbon. I think that's the double char. And we are smoking the Alec Bradley, one of the new Alec Bradleys. All right. We've been away for a little, like a while. Oh, right, but we back at
summer,
it.
Man.
It's crazy because
all things
my family had a barbecue last week, and a few of my peoples was like, "Yo, what's up with the pod? What's up with the pod? What's up with the pod?" Everybody, I'm like, I didn't even know y'all was even paying attention.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life. White Star GB.
Yo, peace.
How you been, man?
I've been beautiful, man. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the homies. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't think we celebrated.
Yes, we didn't. Yeah,
I mean, on there,
Happy birthday, Ronco.
But everything's good.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, me.
You know what I just realized though? Can I say something?
Oh, please.
Like you had a milestone. 40 is a milestone, right? Cool. I thought 45 was a milestone, but it seemed like nobody really cares.
Well, nobody really cared about my 40. It was like, besides the people in my house, it was like, that's really it.
I care. Tupac cares, nigga.
If nobody else cared, right?
Keep your head up, kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Little gangster party on the table, right?
He's gonna have some thug passion on the.
we gotta keep on the red cups. That's what we drinking. But
now.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Life has been good, great. As expected. A lot of hard work. Everything's starting to pay off. Everything's good. It's good to be back though. It's good cracking.
That's what's up. Yeah. All right. Holly.
Life is good.
How you been, man?
I'm all right, man. Just living, just trying to put it together. I've been pretty tired of being a dad lately.
Really?
Yeah, it's been annoying. I think one thing we need to do is reinstitute whoopings. Like it just needs to be like a.
You the only nigga that stopped.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you might be right about that, but I think we need to institute it because they society deems it abusive now. Yeah. So it's like no, these kids need ass whoopings. It's like shout out to the people who martyred themselves for us to have our rights and be able to provide for our kids, but I feel like kids have gotten more privileged and just needing ass whoopings more often. They don't listen for shit.
See, what the thing is though? How would you feel? Like the feeling after giving a beating? Like you probably would feel like, why'd I do that?
It depends on the situation.
What you mean? How? Like you feel like, no, yeah, nigga.
It depends on the situation. Yeah.
I don't think you feel good.
What are you talking about?
I think it depends. I think it depends on the situation.
It'll be something. when you do something.
To be honest,
it's like
if you whoop your kid's ass and you smile about it, like afterwards, like
psychopath, right?
Yeah, there gotta be a lesson. There gotta be a lesson.
It's gotta.
Yeah, I whip the ass.
Yeah, because that used to be the stories. Remember that used to be your mother's story to your aunt. She'd be like, "I whooped that boy. Would you that boy had the nerve to go, what? Yeah, I whipped his ass all the way to."
She gotta get done. If it's a dead possum in the corner of your fucking yard, you gotta pick it up in a shovel and throw it in the garbage, right? You're not gonna feel good about it. You don't want to do that shit, but it has to get done, right? You gonna let that shit sit there and fucking get smell up your
but
yard.
But the possum is dead. You don't gotta deal with the possum afterwards.
Shit you gotta do. What do you gotta deal with after the whooping?
The kid. You gotta deal with the crying. You got to deal with
crying.
Then I think after the part of it where
reinstitute it, because we're forgetting what happens. Whenever you cried about it, what did they tell you? Stop crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about.
Right.
So you had to get the ass whooping, then you had to stop crying about it. So
the blood clot crying.
You're supposed to be more evolved in our parents.
Look, black women had it down packed back in the day.
Nah,
and I think we need to reinstitute that, because these kids don't listen. They run amok. They think that we don't know shit, and they just they do too much.
Now, I got girls, bro, and with a girl, you probably have to get one whooping, and if boys, you probably whoop them every weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, boy, you gotta,
right.
you got nigga jungle rules with the little nigga. Like, come
it's
on,
Sunday, you know what it is. You're top of the week ass whooping.
So I'm on some shit like, yo, I'm about to have. I'm on
throughout
vacation
the week. That's gonna
week.
have me fucking running up to the school and whooping your ass there.
See, I'm on vacation next week. I got the grandbaby. I'm not gonna whip my I don't have the jurisdiction to. I don't feel like I can whip them. So I'm not gonna. But
back in the day, used to be able to do that.
Used to be able. That's where I'll evolve. With my kids, I call my kids. Grandbaby, I put them in a room, like a dark room.
What does that do?
Huh?
What does that do?
Nah, I don't know. That should be like the hole, right? Like in the eyes, like.
I watched my mother whoop my cousin's ass one time, and I was like, I was like, oh damn, she could do that. Okay, well, accepted.
Yeah, back in the day, nigga. Yo, if
now I gotta watch out, make sure none of my aunties come and whoop my ass or big cousins.
Listen, as the grandpops, you know, now you don't want to.
Nah,
you don't want to do it. You don't. You want all the props.
Grandparents create the problems because you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to bask in that. Actually, but once you become a grandparent, you're supposed to be like, I'm going to spoil my grandchild, and make it so difficult for the parent to actually parent them, because you're spoiling them, and then they want you to spoil them too. They want the parent to spoil them too, and the parent's trying to set them straight, but they like, well, grandma said.
That's
like,
grandma's house. Ain't over here. Yeah. That's grandpa's house. That's not at the crib.
Right.
No, you're supposed to give shower them with mad love. Cause honestly, okay, so let me give you the inside baseball on that. Yeah, you're supposed to do that shit. It's only because you don't see them as much.
Right.
When you grow up with your kid, you can fucking spread out the love.
I guess
I gotta fucking concentrate a whole 6 months of fucking like spoiling and love into like a week. So I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the inside baseball on it, because I have to do the math on that too. I'm like, yo, why? You know what I mean? But it's like, we not their parents. We send them home. So we gotta get the product. And like nigga, I'm fine. I need a picture in my baby's crib. Like, I want to be remembered, yo. Nigga, if they have a picture of me in their houses, nigga, I did everything I did in life.
You gotta buy their love a little bit. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not a rivalry way, but it's just like, nah, it's all love, so I just gotta spoil you with it.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta discipline you. That's for that nigga to do.
So y'all not beating kids? Like, y'all not doing that?
Nah, I've never hit my kids.
Y'all letting the world teach
my oldest son went 22 years without an ass whooping from me. I think he might have caught a couple from his mother.
Okay.
But
if you would have heard kids, if you would have heard his mother's father would have whooped him, you would have been upset?
If I heard
that his mother's father whooped him. His grandfather on his mother's side.
Yeah, well, that nigga wasn't there, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
What about your father? How would you have felt?
My father whooped him. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how I would have felt. I probably would have tried to make sure that it was justifiable. And then
you walking in there like Ben Crump, nigga.
Yeah, he would have had to really. He would have had to really do something crazy for my pops to whoop. Just know my pops personally. Mm-hmm. My pops was an ass whooper. I got my ass whooped by that guy, countless times.
But you earned every one.
Yeah, for the most part, yes,
right,
yes. But the same way that I want to reinstitute ass whoopings now, because these kids do the same shit and then take it another level.
Yeah,
but shit that I got my ass whooped at the start.
But the thing is, all right.
As soon as I tried to
question
break,
I have,
ass whooping.
Is ass whooping sustainable? You know what I mean? Because after a certain time, you got to stop.
Yeah.
Once they get to a certain age, now other ways of discipline, you can maintain that for a while.
Because
you only have to do it once.
That's what was turning to point, hits, punches. And
Yeah,
no.
They wind up being when they teenagers, it might be a fist fight.
So you're not teaching. No.
Yeah. But you know what? If you whoop their ass, they're not gonna do that to you.
A spanking is when like you can't take away anything
like
from
a pat
kid
pat
that's gonna be
or like a whooping.
It's gonna be a pat or like a belt like.
Oh,
no. Like you make the noise and shit like that, and you give them 1-1-2. It's a show. It's like WWF.
Yeah, honestly,
so
for me, it's the yoke.
Yeah,
I just do the yoke.
Well,
the yoke.
I've been able
yoke is very effective.
I do the yoke. I pluck a finger.
I've been able to survive.
You can pluck.
Pluck a finger.
Yo,
I might do something like that.
Let me tell you something,
What the fuck is a pluck?
That shit is a bullet, nigga, to the hand.
It's a micro transaction.
Nah, but
it's a micro.
All you
plucking
need.
to the hand is a micro transaction.
That's all you need. You don't need more than one or two. You don't need more.
No.
You don't need lashings from a belt.
Yeah, definitely not a belt. No belt work, bro.
Okay, hear me out. If you want to just keep plucking and do little shit and do like little pinchy, little like grandma shit, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, right?
I don't like
but yo,
like I beat like a man. I don't beat like an old woman.
Yeah, basically, that's what he's saying.
One Randy Savage. Yeah, you come in the crib on some wild shit.
First of all,
you got show on. You give 2 good ones, pop, and you put them up. All you gotta do is give a look. All you gotta do is raise your voice a little bit, and then nigga,
still got the same.
Carries.
I got the same stuff.
Beat like a man.
Like I said, my son is definitely.
You got boys.
My son will like Mackenzie's good. Like I have no. She gets an attitude. I'll be like, yo, check her, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have to argue with you because I run the shit. So it's like, you can argue if you want.
Yeah,
I kind of run it.
That's what I be telling. That's what I be trying to tell all of them. But
my son,
want to argue back.
My son is, I don't want to yoke him for him just couch 6,000 times. I've told him, get out. Then he fall and get hurt. And then you get up and you wipe the tears. And he's back on the couch jumping. You like, you sit, you know what I mean? Then it's like, boom.
Do you give your kids rope? Because I don't check my kid on everything.
Yeah,
even like the older one, she got mad, right? She got mad at me one time, and then she was like, "Yeah, Greg," and I was like, "Oh, okay." She's 26. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "All right, you call me Greg. All right, cool." And then you know what I mean? Like it'd be like three months later, and she'd be like, "Ask me for some money." I'm like, "Yo, Greg ain't got it."
What, I got a booger?
I hear you. I see it. Yeah.
I'm tweeting.
I think it's been like that for a couple times. It might. We just happened before.
Yeah. But I like breath, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know, man.
I
don't know if you just do it.
I don't be wanting to hit my kids. I just be one of those people be like, yo, this is dumb. What you doing?
I'd be feared than love. I'd rather
eventually fear runs out though.
Yo, all I watch on TV is fucking videos of like cops going to like apartments and places and like pulling out kids and like breaking up fights and shit like that. Like I like watching cop videos. I like pulling over people, and there's just a whole bunch of people with like no emotional intelligence and no no chilling them. Like they don't know they don't understand authority. It's like I got beat as a kid and I understood like authority meant you were going to be punished if you fucked up. So I kind of like stayed in line, and I feel like that's what
needs to be.
Physical punishment kind of brings into everything.
I think it brings
like physical punishment.
It brings a level of humility. You got to be humble a little bit. It does humble you a little bit to get your ass whooped. And I think
you ever heard a nigga be like, "Yo, nah, that nigga never been punched in his face before," right?
Yeah, but to the fear, you rather be feared than loved thing. The problem with that is that people end up tending to fight back on what they fear eventually.
Yeah, and then fear transfers. It turns into hate. I believe.
Yeah.
My kid can hate me as long as they're a good human. As long as they're good
but
in
at
the
what
world.
cost?
If I got to be the bad guy for my kid to hate me, I mean, that's never be the case, but
I know
I could take that. I think parents today, I think the bigger picture is parents today are scared of not being their kid's friend. They're scared of not being liked by their kid. Like everybody wants to be liked by their kid the whole time. Your kid is gonna fucking hate you. Yeah, and that's fine. You're the authority figure.
It might be a
They're gonna hate their fucking landlord. They're gonna hate their boss. They're gonna hate their teachers. They're gonna hate their parents. It's gonna fucking until they figure out, like, okay, these people are trying to help me. You can't be scared of. You can't want to be your kid's fucking friend. And I'm not saying like beating them is the fucking line.
That's gonna happen regardless if you beat or you don't beat. Just disciplining in general is gonna.
Well, then you might take it all the way,
because what you said is that the landlord doesn't beat them, the teacher doesn't beat them.
No, nobody fails them. The teacher fails them. The landlord evicts them.
Yeah, I'm saying their
parents spanks them.
The parents don't have to spank them though.
You should.
They don't have to. You know
what I mean? Have to, but
you could. It's different ways.
Yeah.
You know? But I digress. So, Corey, cool.
What's up, man?
How you been, brother?
Put the camera on, nigga.
No, the camera's not on, man. Camera's not on. I'm chilling, man. I'm happy to be here. You know, press some buttons. You know, enjoy a little bit of whiskey with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it gets much better. Bills got paid. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Live to fight another day. You know what I mean?
I hear you. So, absolutely. Absolutely.
Except I want to pop off for my gardener. I think I got to pop off.
No.
I hope I don't.
Why? Why so?
No, I'm just hoping that, you know.
I hope you don't either.
Remember I told you the people behind
ask you for that nigga's number.
Nah, he's my man. I just gotta holler at him. I just gotta clarify on the bill. Like, hold on. Yo, this is for such and such, or you know what I mean? Like, we might have to clarify. You know what I mean? This little,
am I about to pay your kids tuition?
This little piece right here. Where this come from? Where did you know what I mean? Because the people that are behind me I told you guys a tree broke.
Yeah.
And fell in the whatever.
Yeah.
So the woman got her own people to look at it first, and wasn't good. Gave her a high price, I guess, too high of a price. Okay. So she hollered at me. I gave her my gardener. Holler at him. He said he'll, I don't know what his numbers are, but boom, you know what I mean? So he came basically 2 days later, boom, cleaned it up. Fence back up. And
he gave you the bill.
I'm wondering, I think he might have gave me a smidgen of the bill, not like the cutting of the branches on my side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if he charged me for that when I'm kind of like, nah, that shit was supposed to go up in the whole shit of what she
was. Yeah. It's on her. It's on her.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, on some real G shit, because I love you. You know what I mean? Depending on how it is, I'm not gonna not pay you if that's what it comes down to. If it comes to chasing.
Do you have a black gardener?
Nah, I don't got a black gardener, man.
Oh, there's a black gardener that come through on my block, but no, unfortunately, I don't have one either.
You don't use them? You don't feel like you should?
I mean, he ain't never present himself to me. Where he at?
Yeah.
The thing is, certain fields we're not represented at all as far as
where you at,
black folks or whatever. It's not sexy enough for us.
Yeah.
Even though being a gardener, depending on how you look at it, you know what I'm saying? Be blue collar in a sense.
A black landscaper. Black landscaper is fire.
You don't use them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a black 3. I'm the black
truck. You get you know what I'm saying? Just have somebody mow with you. You know what I mean? Who gonna mow, take it up, make it look nice. Upsell. The upsellers, get your upsell on.
Yeah.
Being a landscaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even on no sneaky shit.
There's always extras.
It's always extra.
It's always extra. Yeah.
Would you pay extra for a black landscaper?
I mean, I gotta pay you extra because you black.
Sorry, I'm cheap.
$20 more a week.
$20 more. So I'm paying him more because he black.
I'm asking a question. Would you pay a premium?
No, not in that aspect.
What's the $20 for?
Certain aspects, I might
black,
pay a premium for black.
Black tax.
Yeah, black tax. Yeah.
If he's good, if they're good,
if he's good, yeah, you right.
If he or she, because the landscaper. The funny thing is the black landscaper that be on my block is a woman.
Ooh,
real black.
Think about it. She got somebody to just do the mowing. Wow. You know what I mean? And
she got fat ass.
Oh, she doesn't.
I shouldn't ask that, but nah. I mean, I paid for it.
Nah, because if she did, she probably have somebody mowing. She have somebody mowing for her.
She go in there with a couple of your average everyday.
Huh?
Don't even do
A couple of those guys. She has. Let's just say she has a few amigos that coming.
Oh, she running on Spanish guy.
She gets a couple
Yeah, and you know what the crazy shit about it is? Like, all right, your workforce doesn't have to be black from top to bottom.
No.
But like, yo, we don't even want to own the companies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Queen Latifah, nigga.
So
right, it always goes back to what you say.
That's a good point. Like the Italian.
It always goes back to what you say.
Italian spots, you don't see Italians back there.
No, you don't. Yeah.
You see landscapers.
Yeah. What? That's your new terminology for them. Like, no, I'm not gonna say your nationality.
No,
you
BBL.
Where you from? You from Landscapia?
Landscaping.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Landscapia.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's fucked up.
That's fly though.
Yeah.
Landscapia.
I'm not gonna dig deeper into it.
Yeah. Let's just
Yeah, let's see.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I was doing all right. That was my whole point. My point was I gotta holler at the gardener,
See?
make sure the extra bread ain't come from.
Who started that shit? You started this shit.
Nah, I was just telling you where I was at, man. I was just trying to tell you where I was at.
No, but Ron, I was talking to Ron the other day, and he was saying that contractors are gonna be from Landscapia too.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a
No,
dub on like
those are
the black.
So
in certain fields like blue collar work.
So-
Blue collar work is gonna be blacks are gonna be out of it totally.
I've also had some landscapers do my house too.
See
the problem?
Knock down the beehive. You know what I mean? Them niggas gotta do a little bit of everything.
Yo, man, well-rounded group of people, man. Landscapia is a beautiful place.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of talents coming out of there, man.
Yo, bro.
Right?
A lot of life talents.
Yeah.
Painting.
There's a certain
Clean your gutters. Like, yo,
they are
do your roof. Even do the roof.
That's what I have to get my roof done.
Pillar to post.
A landscape.
Landscape.
So yeah. So
Landscapians.
How they get over here? What they use?
That's not important. That's not important. Doesn't matter.
What they use to get over here?
Doesn't matter.
They rode in on a landscaper truck. That landscaper horse.
came on his lawnmower.
Oh,
That's what I was waiting for. I threw in the hoop. I threw it at the rim. I threw it at the rim.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove all this shit from there.
No, that's all right. Just make a joke about black people real quick. You know, let's stereotype ourselves real quick. We'll move on.
This is the thing. Like, it's all fun.
We like watermelon, right?
Yeah. She mows the lawn with Hennessy, drinking Hennessy.
There you go.
Bro, they're basically they're gonna I was telling my uncles one day, me and all my cousins and my uncles went out to breakfast, and I told both of my uncles are general contractors, and I said, yo, once you guys stop working,
oh man,
that skill set is gonna be gone.
It's gonna be cold out there.
I said, yo, even like in our family, nobody does the work.
Nobody picked it up.
You know, nobody picked it up. Like, and all of us at one time have done work with our uncles, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's they'll like my younger cousins, and we'll do it when we need some money or something like that. But it's not like I want to learn this trade so I can take it over and I can do it in the future, because definitely there's a ton of business, right?
Yeah.
Even on the level of a handyman.
Always business.
Always business.
It's always business.
You understand what I'm saying? Recession proof, all that shit.
All
you know
that shit.
So
and you know what? Some niggas will pull money out the sky to pay you, like from shit like do my bathroom, like you don't even worry about where the money come, but trust me, falling out the sky.
How long do you think it would take for like an apprentice to like work with a master
years
guy, like, to like go out on his own?
I think
maybe like a year or two.
I think a good year.
2 years.
A year to
and on that second year, and on that second year, you still gotta have the OG, like
No, what? He's always gonna be on speed dial.
on the speed dial.
Yeah. Yeah. Like even when I had Hup here, he was calling nigga like he got his OG.
Yeah, Jay Kelly. Yeah, he got a guy.
Like, second guess, like for like a second thing, because this is the first like pool that he had did.
Right.
So it's like, yo, working with water, he was a little, you know,
see,
like like, yo, let me call niggas and find out. That's gonna have that.
That's a specialized situation, right?
Right.
You'll be surprised. I don't know if y'all ever done any of this work before. How it's not that difficult. Yeah. It's just you got to have the motor to want to do it. Like sheetrocking, spackling, putting up beams and things like that. They're not that difficult. Now, certain things where it gets like, I'm talking about the basic stuff.
Right.
Now, of course, you got to learn plumbing.
I think the work itself doesn't get it's not too impossible, but the math behind it, like that's
exactly what I
got to cut and measure.
Yeah, the math.
No, okay. So this is the thing.
Got to be a crafty nigga too. You got to be crafty.
That's too short.
For sure. You got it, and that's the difference between somebody who is technically trained,
licensed,
versus somebody that has been learning on the job. You'll learn the same way, but it's like they're gonna tell you how to measure, cut, whatever like that. Yeah. Now, all of us are homeowners, right?
Right.
If you did your crib and you fucked up, like, all right, you're not paying nobody. You could just fix the shit. If you fuck it up, all right, next time I gotta cut different.
Yeah.
And you learn by trial and error.
Yeah.
Right. But for the most part, that's why you need an OG. They're gonna tell you how to make certain cuts and things like that.
Why you do it like that? You should do it like that.
Yeah. So like, yo, working with my doing shit in my own house and working with my uncle while he's working on shit in my crib.
Yeah.
Yo, you'd be surprised. Like,
well, listen, that same uncle that he's talking about, okay, really kind of taught me how to like snake the drain. Like, pause. Hey.
Is his name Uncle Touchy?
Well, not really a pause.
No, I'll just to clear it up, just in case. In case anybody felt that way, it's like pause because I felt like no, but for real, like I had to go get the shit. He was like showing me what to do, how to do it. Like, yo, go get this from there and come bring it back. All right, cool. Now that you got that, all right. And I basically did the work. Almost paid him to show me how to do it.
Yes.
But
they get paid for it.
There's a great chance that the next time I can just go do it, but maybe call him when I'm about to. Yo, son, listen. When we did it last time, did we go this way? Whatever.
And that's where I'm at with him. That's where I'm at now. So
maybe, yeah. But but that's sorry.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, as far as certain blue collar jobs, like, blacks have moved out of those particular trades and we passed them over to a lot of Hispanic folks have taken them on like willingly. And the question is where do the blacks go? You know what I mean? Like, you were there, like, we didn't want to take the position of the laboring class, and you got another group
work
of people.
From home. You want to work from home?
No, I'm saying, that'll be, like your wife or something like that. A lot of black women will do that. They'll fill the executive roles, the administrative roles, but more or less, black men in general, like, I don't think we're heavily represented corporately, administrative wise, right?
Definitely not.
And as far as like, we normally like, all right, well, we got the town jobs, we got the municipal jobs on the blue collar side. But what happens when they start integrating and they start getting in those positions? Because it's gonna happen.
I think that shift is happening, but I don't know.
Because
I think there's a level we need to kind of slow it down. We're trying to chase something where we can kind of operate on a certain level and let the corporate have corporate. They're gonna eat each other alive anyway.
Yeah, but we're not even represented. But what happens when we talk about like your job, right?
Right.
Where y'all might have a solid group of black people that are there. they start coming for those jobs too. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a trickle up effect where it's like, I don't need to work here. I could do that too, right? They're doing because they're willing to do the blue collar work already. Yeah. Right? They're willing to take those jobs.
Well, who's doing the hiring?
You gotta go into like
who's doing the hiring? That's where I'm like, I'm hearing this conversation, and I'm hearing that, it's cool to get the job, but if black people want to keep it in house, then black people have to get into the hiring roles. They have to get into the management. They have to get into the roles where they can keep, their people going, and they could be that person that could get their nephew a job, or get their homie's son a job, or get their homie's daughter a job. They got to be in those positions.
The nepotism roles.
Nepotism has to keep. America's ran on nepotism. Yeah. America's ran on who you know. If you don't know nobody at the top, if nobody at the top look like you, what I mean, if you want to stay in the working role, then that's where it's going to be like a stalemate.
I really feel like the civil service jobs, state parks departments, townships, and things like that, we're willing to utilize nepotism and whatever and bring our people in, right? There's another group of jobs that are like a little bit like, all right, a little bit more grunt work that we're not doing. And then as black men, it's not a bunch of niggas that's on an administrative level, like Fortune 500 companies, middle management type of guys or whatever, this, that, and the third, right?
Yeah.
And when we're not represented or we're not willing to take certain jobs, it's like, how many positions are available to us, specifically for black men? Because black women, they're going to be in the field, they're educated, college educated and stuff like that, so they can get an administrative job at a major company or something like that, whether it be middle management, lower middle management, or whatever, right? But as far as black men, I think for the most part, middle class black men probably are in the civil service sector.
Yeah.
Small business people, you know what I mean, and more or less blue collar side of the corporate side. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And eventually, the same folks that are willing to take the shit that we weren't doing before are gonna be like, all right, yeah, I'm going to take that job instead of working as a landscaper. Let me go work at this company, and I can make, instead of making 40, I can make 80 doing hard work, or less hard work than I was doing as a landscaper. And what's going to stop them from doing that? Right? We're not talking about somebody that's not documented or something like that. Eventually, like, everybody's going to be documented or whatever. And we're really going to have to fight for those jobs, bro. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
And we're going to be, we see it in the neighborhoods and shit like that already. But when it happens in the workforce, what's going to happen? What are we going to do? Because they're willing to take these certain jobs, and they built the foundation on it, on their food industry, on landscaping, on general contracting or whatever. They're willing to do that stuff, and they're building up. And then eventually, they're going to be represented in other areas.
Tires.
Shout out to them, though.
Tires, mechanics,
bro.
Barbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
the barbershop was the main black small business that a lot of black cats had. But like, I go to a Hispanic barber, bro. And that's my guy. Cool as a fan. He's the one that he gave me my contract, my roofing guy. You know what I mean? Like, I try to use a black guy.
Show up.
They like, not, he ain't show up or nothing like that. So I'm using, you know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, get into the show, yo.
Yeah, let's jump into the show.
It was a show. All
right. All right, where we starting at, man?
God damn it.
No, don't remove. Yeah, just yeah.
You on the ones
the split
and twos,
screen,
man.
Yeah,
you on the ones and twos.
No, the up right there. Go over. Yeah, change the screen. Yeah, there we go. Next one. Okay, so
let's go right there. Let's start right there.
Yeah. We're gonna start right there.
What we talking about here?
Yeah, they go.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be here for long.
Why do some men refuse to slut out their wives?
We're not gonna be here for long.
Why?
And so men are like,
that's true.
You don't slut your wife
you don't
out.
Slut your wife out. Yeah.
You don't. This is my queen. This is my beauty. I can't even let her kiss my kids after doing some of that filthy, nasty stuff. But the question does become, I gotta know. The men that think like that, I can understand the women that don't want to be treated that way.
Right.
But the men that don't want to slut their wives out, do you still have a desire to slut somebody out? Because if you don't want to slut her out, are you going to have somebody on the side that you can? Or are you guys okay with endless loving for the rest of your life? Because what? Are y'all okay? Not you. Take yourself out. This ain't about you. Are some men...
I gotta yeah, and
the ones that don't want to slip.
No. I've known a lot of men in that situation where you're right. Like, this is my wife. This is the mother of my children, and they put that title of mother of their children.
And so men are like,
that's true.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for long.
What is what is slutting your wife out?
Okay, so if I were to describe it, I would think it would be like on a spectrum between head and putting it in the ass.
What, and her looking down?
Yeah,
below
all that. Yeah, all that. Yeah, all right. Head and the ass play both
okay.
ways.
Okay, I wasn't exactly sure.
Yeah,
where they were getting with this
that's
video,
your queen.
but now
You can't have it in
thank
your
you for
ass,
bringing
you know
it
what I
back down to me. Maybe I'm just a little bit
your queen.
Clouds, but slutting her out.
What you say? That's your queen. That's your queen.
Slutting her out meaning doing the most filthiest, nastiest,
pissing on her,
fanatical shit.
Yeah, I think you're gonna piss on their wife. You know what I mean? These gonna piss on their wife.
Yeah, but I don't want to piss on her.
Nah, I
don't want to.
Yeah, because you don't want.
That's not my version of slutting her out.
Right.
My version of slutting her out is not. I'm gonna pee on her. I don't want to pee on anybody.
I don't
want to pee on anybody but a toilet.
Yeah, I first of all, I don't think most people want to like. I think outside of
drip.
Oral
GB
sex,
is that saying
I don't
that you
think
would
it
like
goes
to pee on
too
people?
much further.
You don't need to go any further. Hold on, back, beep, back it up for a second. GB, you're not out in the game. You're not in the business of peeing on people, are you?
Nah, I pee in toilets. Yo, honestly, dog, I'm off the radar. I'm not. Well, we'll get to me.
I think the one that you're gonna do, or you're fantasizing type of shit with, should be your wife. If you like to dress up, if you like that furry shit, if you want your wife to dress up like a fucking bunny and you want to dress up like a unicorn and you want to fuck her like that, if that should be the person that you do that type of freaky shit with. I don't see why you would do, and I guess I get her point. She's like, well, if you're not going to do it with your wife, then does that mean that you're going to find somebody else to do it with? I mean, even if you're going to swing, I'm not into it, but if you're going to swing, you might as well swing with your wife, because you know that you're going to come back home with her regardless. Now, you might have faced a situation where somebody's, piece might be bigger than yours, and then you're like, oh damn, what did I get myself into? But if she's coming back home with you, maybe that's just not the way swingers think. I don't know.
Just you saying that just now remind me of a story, yo. I got this work. I was working for like a company, and we had to drive around, and I bought a work truck from that company. It was maintained beautifully. It was a truck. It was the first truck in like my crew. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And shout out to the homie Smooth. His 240 SX got stranded out in SUNY Farmingdale when he went to college.
A lot of swinging goes on out there.
Right. And I'm like, yo, fuck it, man. Our mechanic was in Queens, right? And I was like, yo, you know what? I got a truck. Let me just pull your car from Farmingdale to Queens. It was a stick shift on top of it, right? So we went out there. It was a little bumpy at first, but after a while, we got the rhythm and we got it to Queens. I towed his car from Farmingdale to Queens. My truck was never the same again.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like the clutch blew.
It wasn't. It was
just ruined after that because I towed a car. You know what I mean? The wrong way. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like everything ain't meant for everything. Like,
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
That you need,
I don't remember
that you need, and the shit that you need to hold you down and to make money and to really do the things, you can't use it for everything.
Yo, GB.
So wifey is supposed to be
your analogies are amazing. Because I got so into the actual story, I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. That was a great analogy.
Like,
came back around.
That's interesting. You got it there. Wow.
Landed the plane.
And fucking
but you did it earlier. You did it earlier with something else, and I was just like, I don't really see how the two match up, but I'm listening.
But the truck was never the same. Got it.
Like, yo, you ain't supposed to. Wifey's supposed to be in the air.
Got you.
Wifey's supposed to be held up, preserved, jarred, canned, pickled, whatever you put her up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, you know, hopefully by the time you decide to make that commitment to being with wifey, you got all that freak shit out your system.
I don't know.
So all right,
that's the way I look at life.
All right, from what I saw in the video, some people might feel like, all right, you can't, your wife can't give you oral sex.
Yeah.
Yo, but no,
this is now a little bit.
But this is how I think about it.
Slutting out a little bit. Head you slutting out a little bit.
No, but we're not talking about. We're not talking about head. We're talking about like face fucking and shit like that. I don't know if this is PG.
You already said it. You already said it, sir.
Is this a family show? Is this a family show?
It's an adult show.
I'm talking about face fucking, like choking her till she's tearing and gagging and throwing up. That should be the person you do that with.
Okay.
Now think about it this way. What if your wife doesn't want you looking at Instagram thoughts? What if she wants to be your personal Instagram thought? What if she wants to go to Victoria's Secret and buy lingerie and go in front of a fucking white screen and fucking take pictures?
That's an ambition.
And she wants you, but you be the cameraman. She wants you to be the cameraman. She wants you to stash them for your spank bank. So when she's not here, you're not. You know, what's the?
She's gonna be married forever.
You're not snaking your drain to who knows who.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing is that
you give them a game. You giving them bitches a game.
Yo, like, what if
you giving them bitches free game?
Yeah,
but if they did that, if they put that kind of ambition into being a wife,
it could be free game for dudes too, because it's just like instead of
tell them to do that shit.
Tell them to invest that.
That's demeaning.
Invest your fantasies into your wife. If you invest your fantasies into your wife, you cheat.
So what if your wife
that
wants
may be
to
her
give
version
a
of
blowjob? You're gonna be like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're my queen.
You will never put your mouth on a penis.
Shit on her, like, nigga, you fucking.
Yo. All right.
Of that honey pack too, nigga. That shit Tyson blows, nigga.
I don't believe most, like,
down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Most dudes that are adventurous when it comes down to sex, I don't think they're
adventurous when you marry. Yeah, you have
no, I don't. That's what I'm trying to say is that I don't believe that they're married, right? Okay. Or if they are married, the wife is just as adventurous as the man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we marry people that are compatible, right? And part of it is sex drive, or sexuality in general, because a lot of the times,
yeah, but sexuality could be I like women, she likes women too.
Okay, all right. So she already doing some freaky shit. What you gonna tell her? You can't do that. You my wife now. You can't be. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of the time. First of all, I could be wrong, right? I don't think there's a lot of husbands that are able to force their wives to do shit that they don't want to do.
Force, he said force.
Or
force,
like,
is a wrong word.
Pushing stuff like, yo,
suggest. husband suggest?
I think most men know.
Maybe we can have meatloaf.
I think they know what they can suggest, and they know what's going too far. Right? It's not be like, yo, cock over and like, yo, eat my shit. You know what I mean? Like, do some shit like that. No, you know how freaky your woman is, right? And oral sex, you know what I mean? Like, what as a man, right? If you get oral sex,
what do you say? Eat what women don't eat shit. What do you want to eat?
Eat niggas' ass and shit like that.
Your ass.
You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm just saying, look, we talking about
find an analogy for that one.
Wow. Free agency. If you should be ring chasing. If you nigga, you should not have a home if you like your ass ate. You can't really commit to an ass.
Yeah, okay,
now, nigga, you're gonna be at Chipotle. The bitch don't want you to order the corn.
It's just like you said.
You gotta eat your ass later, nigga.
If you
look at corn tonight, nigga.
When you marry someone, you're marrying it. You want them to match your sex drive. So if your sex drive is I like getting my ass eaten, you need somebody who's gonna eat your ass. You know why? Because if you want your ass eaten and she's like, nah, I don't do that, you're gonna think about finding somebody else to do it. So that's what she's trying to say.
She exporting that shit.
Yeah.
Black landscaper. Find a fucking landscaper. Find a fucking. You got a female landscaper, right? Maybe she do. Maybe she knows someone who could do that for her. Like, the fuck? Like, no. All right. Niggas that need their ass ate, you got your own fucking thing to you. Niggas like that should not get married.
I just don't know what the.
Isn't that what sowing your royal oats is?
No, okay.
Get on that free sex system.
No, I hear you, but like no. as far as like my thing is like what's too far, right? I can't really say that. All right, like yo, if so niggas is not giving oral sex to their wife. You know what I mean? They're not going down on their wives.
Yeah, we can't eat that shit, but niggas, that's the delicacy for niggas.
So your wife can't give you a blowjob or something like that? Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, if you don't need it, if you don't need it, but if you don't need it,
I don't need.
I don't. I first, huh?
I don't need that for my life.
I don't need it either. But if I'm going,
it's not about needing it.
But if I do, if there's a time that I want it, I would want the person that I'm dealing with to be able to do that.
And it better be your birthday, nigga.
That's when I get my ass.
I ain't get no corn tonight, baby. I ain't do the corn tonight. Yo, you saw my plate, right?
When
I hope
on my birthday, I wear Prince pants. I wear the backless chaps.
As on
my birthday.
The card got like a hole in it. The card was like a hole in it. I'm gonna put this card in your ass tonight, baby.
Baby, it's like
I know we're not that prude.
This is what it feels like.
Nah, but it's like niggas, yo, going. You can't sleep with a wet ass, though. Like, how can you sleep with wet ass?
No.
That's why you put that in. Why you put that in?
Wet ass. That was from earlier. That's a
because of the chair you tried to give me. Right?
Yo, Cool would never be on camera with us ever again.
No.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. This definitely officially puts me past ever doing it again. You know,
Cool like, yo, thank God they
Oh yeah, that's why I just
about to quit after this conversation.
No, that's why I show up every week.
I may not be back here next week.
I show up every week because I know I'm gonna be back here. Pause, and I'm gonna be like, I had nothing to do with that. I just literally pressed the buttons.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, like I started off, like it's on a spectrum. I think it starts with head, and then it escalates. You know what I mean?
I don't think I always be in that conversation.
I just always think that.
All right, salute. I mean, yeah.
I just always think that
I can accept that.
Yo, if
I want to fuck this shit up for niggas that want brain, like I don't fuck
like yo, bro. No.
I won't fuck it up for niggas.
Somebody listen like, give me I ain't got to give you head no more.
You see, yeah. And I'm like, yo, I'm damn okay.
Yo, bro. You really feel like there's dudes that are in relationships that's like they don't get no head at all.
Yeah.
Probably around the whole nation.
Around
the nation, there's guys in relationships that don't get brains when they
never.
Probably not never, but don't like. Yeah.
My queen don't do that.
Let's get some callers.
Yeah, it's dudes around the nation, man. All 50 states, 51 states.
Don't do that.
Let's get some callers. Phone's about to light up.
Yo, bro.
Call it if you're in a marriage, you don't get head.
You hear me, baby?
Phone's gonna light up.
Wow. Like, yo,
I'm telling you, around all 50 states and all around the globe, there's people in marriages and relationships not getting no top.
Headless marriage.
If you're extremely religious or something like that, but it's like
headless horsemen running around.
They see the baby, they giving the baby the kid. She blowing bubbles last night, nigga.
Niggas got kids, gotta go to daycare in the morning.
All right, so that's where now if you now that might be like, all right, I'm not asking you to swallow, you know what I mean? Like it's like, but damn, you know what I mean? Like
I'm not asking, but you should just expect it. You should just
need that.
Yeah, all right. When it comes down to some freaky, all right, I get it, but like. Like slutting out, I don't know. I think it's all relative to the couple and to the people, to the dudes or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
Wouldn't
you like?
Come on, man.
I'm saying this is the person. This is the person that you
lay back and relax and just let.
He's about to get up and just start walking around the set.
GB needs a lapel mic.
Yeah, GB needs a lapel mic. See, nobody wants to believe me on that one.
Yeah,
but
I do think, like, why would this is the person you think is the most beautiful person that you know? Why wouldn't you want to see her in some lingerie twerking in front of you?
Well, that's fly.
But if you don't, if she don't do it for you, you're just gonna go see it on Instagram. You'll be like, that shit is nice. And regardless, we're gonna see it on Instagram. We're gonna be like, that shit is nice.
You're getting that on Tuesday.
But you don't have to look at it and be like, man, I like that ass is fatter than my girls, you know. I'm like, but no, because you like the way she looks in that, doing that same shit. So it's like,
but let's talk about it on the other side of it too. They need to be slurred out too. Like every once in a while, you need to be a little aggressive. You know what I mean? Take it. You know what I mean?
Choke them out a little bit.
I know you said no like 5 times, but fuck it, I'm taking it.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
All right, so the views right now. Hold on.
Let's expand on this.
The views of GB are not the views of Cigars and Whiskey, its writers, its producers, lighting, or any other cafeteria workers.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fine line. Look, slut out is a fine line, and then you gotta find their line too. You gotta know how they like to be slutted out. Maybe they like to be smacked on the ass a little bit. Like maybe that's slutting them out a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean? So,
like you
maybe like to clap.
Bit.
Like niggas ain't clapping man hard every time. Yeah. I know niggas like got
you want to be. You want to be that person.
Ain't no one home, nigga.
That's
nigga,
a good.
Nigga,
but you're right. Look at it from the other side. You want to be that person. She wants
to
choking her.
It comes both sides.
Like you said, home self, and you act like you're the burglar sneaker.
Right, yeah.
And she says, get off of me, get away from me. And then you take it.
Come on. Right.
You want to be that. You want to be that because
I'm about to hit the button again. I'm about to do
it. You want to be that. I'm not saying that's something I've ever experienced.
First of all,
I'm about to
I just want to before we end the conversation.
You want to be that, so she's not thinking about somebody else in that position.
I hear you. I get you. I just want to ask the people out there, like, what's the line of like slutting your wife out? Like, is it just her giving you oral sex, or is it like taking it further than that? I don't know what the line is. We're trying to figure out what the line is, and like I feel like in order to keep relationships interesting and your sexual relationship interesting, you gotta explore. It might be. Maybe we don't go that far, but we go like, all right, let's do this or do that. Yeah, we ain't swinging, or we ain't, I'm not giving you no golden shower, nothing like that. But all right, like yo,
niggas ever do this shit back in the day? Like no, but this is not what my wife like.
Long time ago.
long time ago. And you be like, yo, nah, we gonna watch the porno. We gonna do everything that they do. You remember that shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You be like, yo, that was the first little shit. All right, come on.
All right. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
All right, I don't even know what the next one.
Those are the best one. You had it up. Yeah, on top of the list.
Same shit, right?
Yeah.
Fabulous was crowned the #1 best rapper from rapper from New York. So this is the list right here.
Fabulous, Rocky, okay.
Way too high.
No, I don't know. Slick, Lil Kim. I don't know why Lil Kim is up there.
So Hov is not up there at all.
No.
Okay, fine.
Can't dress.
No, okay. Jay-Z.
Hooper is a little low, but I'm cool. ASAP is way too high for me.
Jim Jones is too low.
ASAP is high fashion.
Jim Jones is too low. First of all, it should be
way too high.
It should be ASAP and then Jim Jones. 1 and 2. Then maybe
Fab is
Fab.
clearly #1.
Then maybe Fab, and then maybe Killer.
I think Nas should be.
Biggie shouldn't even be on this list.
I think Nas is always fresh.
Yeah,
so
Big shouldn't be
everything. Big is where.
Big
did the Yankees fitted. Big
made
bought
the
out.
Coogee
Big
sweater
made
classic.
niggas wear Coogee. Yankees fitted. Jesus pieces. Fucking polo.
That's
fucking
influence though. That's not best dress.
Where's Kanye?
Don't nobody dress like Fabulous.
Where's Kanye?
Best dress.
New York, buddy.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah. New York. But Big shouldn't be on that because he dressed like fucking Dr. Huxtable. He just made it cool because he's from Brooklyn.
You're saying that.
He definitely put on Coogee
and Versace. Versace sunglasses.
I would put Versace. Yeah, I would put
jewelry. Like,
I don't know why Little Kim though.
Yeah, Lil Kim shouldn't even be
She
there.
rapped a lot about, and that's Biggie's influence too. She rapped a lot about like.
Yeah, but
like
we're talking about best dress though. Now, if you talking about that album cover, yeah, I put it up at #1.
Yeah.
As far as her dressing, I never saw her and like, yo, she's fresh.
The album cover with her spread eagle on the album.
What woman have you seen that like she's fresh? Like I don't really look at female rappers like that.
If
like,
you talk about
fresh,
now, listen, Lil Kim could be #1 because technically she didn't just change her. She didn't just dress her clothes. She dressed her face and her body. She's like white now, right? She's like white and she looks Chinese. She looks like a fat Asian.
Maybe,
like,
maybe like the. She got chicks wearing the colorful wigs and shit like that.
That shit, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. Let me jump in here.
Look, Rick is not really from New York.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know.
No.
Bronx.
Bronx by way of
no. That's true.
That, yeah.
That's true. Technically, he's not New York. He's like
he's a Bronx. He's a Bronx.
But then like British.
Now, all right, Fab up at the #1. All right, because you know what it is. I think what we need to factor in here is time served.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. How many years you've been around putting on fly garments? And I would say that Fab came out about the year of what? The year 2000. 99, right?
Yeah, he's 90. Yeah, I was about to say he's late 90s.
I was thinking 90. You said 97?
He's late 97. He's late
97, 98.
I'll give you 98.
Let's go
98.
Because when he first dropped his freestyle, everybody felt like he sounded like Mace, and Mace dropped in 97, but he was around 96. You understand?
Because I really want to give him 99. I really want to say 99, but all right.
I was thinking more.
No, his album might have came out in 99.
Okay.
I mean, he was on the Clue mixtapes definitely in 98.
All right, 98. Okay. So from 98 to 2026, he's still considered and who people talk about just when it comes to putting on, fly garments and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very long time.
No, he definitely deserves.
Yeah,
he definitely deserves.
I'm not taking it away.
So I'm just running through them. Esco at the 6.
I think Esco should be higher.
He should be a little higher.
No, I don't think so.
No,
but
bro.
But wait, you know,
first of all,
explain. Yeah,
the AV Tim look.
Okay.
I think like it was sort of like a Queensbridge thing. You have Prodigy, Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
The same vibe.
Yeah, that's kind of
that.
them.
That's their vibe.
Yeah.
But Nas had nobody had no chain like Nas had that first QB chain, man. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, but
that was
Slick Rick was known for wearing the 300 chains at once.
Yeah, but nobody. Nobody wants to wear Slick Rick's jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still fly behind the jewelry. He was still fly behind the jewelry.
He had an interesting.
He was still fly behind.
He's flying a Busta Rhymes kind of way.
No. I think he's more fly than Nas. Going towards the early Nas type of way.
Slick Rick had some
Slick Rick is not flying out.
Slick Rick had like some like grown man kind of England type of swag, which is clean. It was clean. I think it wasn't clean.
He Kangos. He wore Kangos and
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's clean. It's clean, but I mean like Nas putting on fresh AVs at the time with Columbia bubble coats and
streetwear. Yes.
Streetwear. From a street New York.
Slick Rick looked like he was doing a show or something like.
So the Slick Rick conversation, right?
He was presenting. He was peacocking.
Hold on, let me.
Slick Rick conversation, right? Got me. Lately, I don't know if niggas been dissing Dapper Dan, but niggas been like discrediting Dapper Dan. Have you seen it? I think it was like
because because like I said, it's about. Do you influence me to do certain things fashion wise?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Not saying that Dapper.
Why knock him down? Why not?
I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing that. Well, because they got sugar.
That was a conversation that was kind of like that. I felt like a little uncomfortable on it. Like,
well, Cam got his man that do his suits.
No, but let Dapper Dan rock. Like, don't discredit.
You definitely shouldn't discredit Dapper Dan. No, that's terrible.
Even if he was like cutting up the Gucci shit, whatever he was doing, but
listen,
let him live.
Is it a part of me? This might sound wild. I feel like when people go to discredit people who are at legendary status in culture, I would say Dapper Dan's kind of like in the legendary status, right? Some strange reason, I feel like when people go on record and discredit them or whatever, it's something personal that might have happened, and it's just you might have met him one time, or anything.
Maybe he made something
right.
That both
he made something they couldn't afford.
I mean,
and guess what? You're from Harlem, and Harlem cats, they love to stick together, and they love to be like, yo, you from Harlem, or whatever the case was. Mm-hmm. So even if he felt that way. Anybody could easily be like, oh, well, Dap, he's doing his thing out there, man. Shout out to Dap. Boom, moved on.
Yeah.
But when you kind of like start going into it a little bit, it's like maybe
it was a nigga that couldn't.
But anyway, I was just trying to get to Jim. That's where I was trying to get.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Joel should be above probably Cam and Jim.
But see, once again, I think we got to get it. See, my thing is the years of service
above Killer.
Who? Jim?
I wouldn't put Joel's above Killer.
Cam did the pink shit.
No, Joel's
I think like overall, I think Joel's was fresher.
Joel's had a fresh go. Yeah.
He was young.
But he was young.
That's why it worked.
But he was also young and influenced by Killer. He wasn't on it.
I don't think nobody was really influenced by Killer.
He had a
Cam influenced the pink. He didn't influence the look though.
No, he didn't influence the look.
Jim and what you call?
No, he influenced the pink, but he also influenced a different style of fashion because especially at that time. At the time the Killer came through with the pink, we were still wearing. We were doing fab shit. We were wearing big jerseys and big.
But Cam never. If you think about Cam, never really adopted the tight shit. Like the skinnier jeans and all that shit.
No,
Cam never did that. That was Jim.
That was
Jim and Joel.
Yeah, but that was after. Jim did that afterwards.
Jesus piece is big. He got Jesus piece in every video. I mean, in every picture. That's big.
Yeah, but see, what I give Fab is that we started wearing jerseys because Fab was wearing jerseys.
That's fresh right there.
And then we started wearing them. We started wearing them backward because Fab was wearing them backwards.
Mm-hmm.
But cool.
So
on the gym tip.
Where was he at on there? 6? No, where was Jim at on there?
Jim was like
It was
7,
6
6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
He's below Cam.
Yeah, I don't know. Jim, I definitely think deserves a little bit.
Yeah,
Rockstar.
A little bit more.
He actually
he
birthed the
influenced
rock star
Yes.
hip hop look.
He influenced the
Cam
wave.
just did a color.
No, but Cam didn't just do a color. He did a different thing. Like there was no jerseys when it came to Killer at that time. It was like furs and fucking nice Prada shoes and shit like that. Like
Maurice.
What?
Maurice.
Oh, you say he brought that?
Yeah, I think he brought a level of a little bit more of a classy club look.
Well, you got to think. You got to think though.
Because remember
that shit is Harlem.
When Killer in Harlem started that's when the club started saying no jerseys, no big T-shirts, no sneakers.
Right, but wait, hold on. We got to think though. Like when Killer, they started going into furs and because remember, Killer's Averex jackets and all that initially too.
Yeah, of course.
He's big jeans and boots.
Well, actually,
right?
no. Killer
That's when he
started.
He didn't influence. He didn't influence at that time yet.
Which Mace? Mace should be on this list.
No, Mace was wearing suits with Diddy.
I'm just saying where he started.
Twinning with Diddy and
456 video
and velours.
Yo, dog, the 456 video. Mace had the fitted with the hat to the back. Everybody started wearing a fucking fitted low, a little bit bigger, because of Mace. There was like 3 summers when Fab, that picture of Fab when he had his fitted low a little bit bigger.
But he wasn't fresh
over
as Fab,
under the ears.
But it wasn't an influence. It wasn't the biggest. It wasn't the biggest. It wasn't as big as an influence as Fabulous.
Fab is Baby Mace.
Yeah, but Fab took it.
He just wasn't as
Fab
fresh as
took
Mace,
it and made it an inspiration. What he did applied to the culture, and that's why.
All right, I'm just saying. Let's
why
just
he could be put
to tie it in home. Do you
home.
agree that Fab is number one? Fuck, where everybody else is at. Everybody else is just runners up.
I can't argue with it. I can't argue.
You know what I mean? Because also, I think Fat Joe was left off, and Fat Joe be having a whole bunch of expensive shit. But so that's what I'm saying. When it comes to people on this list of top 10 or whatever, it's highly subjective. But we can all agree that Fab is number one, right?
Well, we gotta agree that whatever Joe is gonna wear, Fab will wear it and honestly look better. Obviously, look better in it. Like he can make it more trendy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are you going somewhere else with it?
All right, yeah, we'll go next.
All right, let's get that shit. Let's get a list. Producing. I keep producing.
Working hard.
Okay. Go down. Okay, right there.
Right.
Yeah. So this list. These 5 things describe the perfect wives in the 1950s.
Should have led with this.
I'll take it from here, Ron. Yeah. Get it right back. Before he gets home, the house should be clean. She should look presentable and be ready to welcome him.
Nah, you're not willing to slut your wife out. Go ahead.
The greeting. Meet him with a smile. Take him his things. Help him relax immediately. I think that's relevant to today.
Well, I'll give you a slap.
I think, listen, your wife should be your piece. I think when you see your wife, it should be one of the best things that you see of the day. You know what I mean? My wife works from home a couple of days out the week, and then she's gone. When I wake up and I walk past her office, it's there's the headphones on or she's in the meeting or whatever. It's always like a nice, it should be the first nice smile that you see in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you get home, it shouldn't be met with a whole bunch of problems. Dinners, it's a non-negotiable meal. Should be ready on time with no stress or complaints. It's the 50s, right?
Yeah.
How many
years ago is that? Was that like 70 years ago?
A lot of years.
Yeah, right. About 70. About 70, 80 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, my mother, said to be 70, something like that. All right, so, something to eat. Something to eat. All right, your voice comes second. His opinion and conversations were expected to take priority.
I like that shit though.
I don't really care about that.
Yeah, man, your voice comes second. That's not nice.
I'm the whiz, nigga.
Yeah, we don't want to be like that.
I'm the whiz, nigga.
We don't want to be like
got
that.
The fucking loudspeaker on.
Nah.
Why you moving so fast,
Women,
because
women hold it.
We're gonna get past that one. All right. Keep the home quiet, prepare his comfort, and create a peaceful environment.
That I can agree with.
Is that too much to ask?
No, that's not too much to ask.
No.
But it's also a level of, so in the 1950s, women didn't work, so
they vote.
So they would. I don't know if they could vote. They could vote at that time. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is still a level of like, once the economy became the way the economy became, households need a dual income. So now the wife is going through the same stresses of work that we've had to go through. That men have had to go through all these years, and now everybody comes home wanting the house to be clean.
Right. That's why I said now this is for everybody.
And
shouldn't she be the CEO of the house though? Shouldn't your wife be the CEO of the?
That's not a bad way to look at it. I'm not mad at it.
It's the only way I look at it. Like, it's like, yo, this shit should be my fucking peace. Like, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Like, this should be love. When I come home, this should be it. You know what I mean?
It's not. I think the
shit.
Times kind of take control of that a little bit, because what if your wife who works more, what if you decide to work smarter, not harder, and your wife is working more hours and things of that nature? It's like, whether it's home or not home, but she has to work more hours. So now again, now both parties are facing the same stresses and anxieties of keeping your job, doing, working so many hours, and then both of you got to come home wondering what we're eating.
Nah, yo, bro,
who made sure the kids were good, who cleaned the house.
Working more
that
hours
was kind of more of a team effort.
Yeah, if you see your wife is working more hours than you, then you naturally got to come into that role. Like, you got to go into that role. You got to go.
So you're saying that once. So you're saying that if the woman works more hours, doesn't matter who makes more money. That doesn't even matter. We need dual incomes. So whoever's making money, beautiful. We keeping the house afloat. We keeping the kids' mouths fed.
Right.
But the woman actually works more hours.
Right.
Now you're saying,
like, overtime?
Are you just period?
All right.
I'm saying whether it's overtime or not. Are you saying that a man should end up taking taking those 1950s positions to make sure the woman comes home with the peace and the clean house?
Yeah, you the woman now.
So that was my point. Not like
that. But
jeez, that was hard.
Like,
but okay, all right.
Like,
all right.
Shit gotta go.
Yeah, like
whatever. Shit's gotta go. But there's another clip.
What, in the same thing?
Right down. There's one, but there's the 1950s man's. Then we can really talk. Shout out to super producer Corey Cool, man. King of Long Island.
Hate doing this. Hate it.
Long Island. Go down.
Hated it.
Ones and twos.
Right here. These 5 things describe men in.
Okay, I'll read them out for you guys. All right, be the sole provider. Earn enough to fully support the family, so his wife doesn't. No, let me finish. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Right?
Hold on. So he can fully support the family. So his wife didn't have to. Didn't have to work.
Like he was cheating, nigga. That nigga looked like he had a family.
Yeah, he probably had.
That nigga, look at the face, man. That nigga.
Yeah.
So now, GB, hold on, GB.
That's the face.
Hold on.
That's the face of a man taking a picture with family number 2.
So GB, do you think you should be the full?
Sunday, can't say nothing.
Should you be the sole provider?
Who, me?
You.
Sole proprietor of the bills.
It's too much
money.
You can.
I can, but
you okay? No, should you? No, you should. Remember, we're talking about the roles.
The Skrilla.
If you can't be, you the fucking man. But you try to like pick up most of the fucking slack. if you can, whatever the way you
be loyal and respectable, remain faithful, and uphold a strong public image. Infidelity was shameful. All right?
Niggas wasn't remaining faithful in the 1950s.
Well,
Yeah,
can't find out neither though. People can't find out.
This was after the war. All that, my dear Bessie, all that shit came and went.
Hello, my baby.
Now it's Bessie.
Okay.
And
listen, 2026. Hold on, 2026.
Sally.
Us as men, especially husbands,
talk about it. Cool.
We should do our damnedest to be like faithful. We should try really
I
hard.
think we are more loyal now.
Okay.
I think we are. I think we are more loyal now.
No. We should try really hard to do it.
Okay,
but I think we are more loyal.
Are you gonna fight me on this? You might want to be careful.
No.
You want to go home, don't you?
I'm not fighting you on this.
It seems like you're doing it.
All this shit. All I'm saying is that all this shit is relative, right?
Right. Yeah. From everybody should.
Now, right. We're in the day and age where a lot of this shit is about money, right?
Yeah.
So it said that, societal norms back then was that you should be able to provide for your whole family, but not through any wrongdoing of you. That's not the way society is now.
I understand,
right?
but
so hold on, right? So then it says you should be faithful, but now everything is based on money. So that man that can provide 100%. He's allowed to cheat.
No, that's not cool. No. That shouldn't mean the same thing. That's
in some instances, that's what happens now.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
Now, all right.
But we should.
I think it happens.
Listen, you're a married guy.
You don't think it happens less now?
Happily married guy for longer than I've been a married guy. Okay, I know that. You know, in your heart of hearts, it's best for the whole thing, the whole picture, the whole pie. No matter what you're doing, whether who makes more money, who makes less money, who works more hours, who's more responsible for the kids. As a person, if we try our best to stay faithful to one another.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the only thing. We just saying.
We're saying that as men, right? But there are women out there that are saying that they're not saying it, but they allow certain things because the man can provide 100%.
True, but we're writing the laws here. This is our show. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
We're writing the laws.
Call it the Camille Conference.
Yeah, we're not fucking. We're not calling runner-ups.
Sleep. I ain't going to sleep.
We're not calling runner-ups in here tonight. All right. Try your best, guys. Keep it in your pants. Keep it. We talked about the women first, so now we're on us. Keep it in your pants, guys. Be a firm father. All right. Raise boys to be men and teach girls what to look for in a good man.
Nope. Not happening in this age. It's not happening in this age.
What you mean?
Because it's too much of a spectrum of everything. Everybody has to live their truth.
Nah, come on.
So you can't teach a man to be a man. It's harder. It's harder to teach a man to be a man.
You're talking about some world shit.
You're talking about
in your crib. It's what
your world, my boy.
That's fine. That's fine. But the world has infiltrated household.
No.
For so many years.
That is you as the man of the house. That is your ultimate goal. Where it's like, this is the green world. Fuck the outside world. In this house, this is green world. This is green empire, right?
Yeah, but
this LLC.
No.
But they're not. But they.
No, don't say no.
But what if your son doesn't want to be a man? What if he wants to be a woman?
I don't know, nigga.
Those society you can keep you that I think what fathers do the most.
I don't really know. You got to give me.
I think what fathers do the most is try to
real
keep the
life
outside
scenario. I need real life
keep
shit,
the outside world out of their household. But the kids bring the outside world out of their house into the household because their peers, societal changes and everything like that. So we have to learn how to adapt to that.
So how about Holly? We just say, for argument's sake.
Back in the day, it was different because everything ran on a tighter schedule.
For argument's sake,
running on a tight schedule like that.
So if your son's gay, like you can't say nothing.
Buttholes ain't even tight like that.
All right, I'm gonna skip
the
this.
Buttholes are not as tight now.
Are you ready for me to skip it?
Boys may not always, and I'm not speaking for myself.
You got a long break, yo.
Yeah, I see.
Go ahead. Go to the next one.
I'm sorry, this is a family show.
Control his emotions, stay composed, and handle stress without showing vulnerability.
1,000%. You can't be the fucking bitch in the house.
Yeah.
You can't be the most emotional nigga in the crib.
Yeah.
What kind of mixed family is that?
Crib.
No,
Malcolm,
that's
man.
Malcolm and
Muhammad, man.
Yeah.
There's some red kids in there.
There's only one woman between the both of them and all those kids.
That's Malcolm X's family with Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad.
That's a beautiful
I'm just trying to bring a little 2026.
You know what? Hold on now. Take a second. Look at this picture, man. Talk about history.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of the picture, right? Yeah. If you read his autobiography, right? He didn't have money like that.
Nah, they really didn't have too much cheese like that. Nah.
He was popping out them.
I saw the house. I saw the house.
Regular house.
I went by the house. Yes,
it looked like my house.
No. I want to say your house. Your house is big. Well, your house is bigger than that house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little.
Either way,
but it's a nice
crib.
house though.
Yeah,
nice little home.
You know what I mean, it's not like I get money. Your house. You understand what I'm saying? So he was able to have his wife be home with the children, raise the children, and he made money off of.
Did he really raise his children though?
No, she was able to stay home and rear the children.
She didn't raise it. He didn't raise it.
No, he was out doing the work, right? Yeah. But the thing is, even on he didn't have astronomical amounts of money. He got paid from speeches and things like that, right. Having people help, from the mosque, from his little salary or whatever. He didn't take no real big money or whatever, right? But they were able to sustain. And a lot of the times we let societal norms and society get into what we should be doing in our own households.
Yeah, but it's not just that; it's the economy. The economy changes, you kind of gotta roll with the punches. Unfortunately,
you don't have to. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you do, because
no, you don't.
Because if in order to maintain a house, like back then, to maintain a house, you probably needed 10 grand, 10 to 20 grand a year. Now you have to have damn near 200 to 300K to maintain a household.
I think a part of it is this, right? Like, and everybody, all right, everybody don't have to buy a house, or everybody don't have to buy a house today, right? But when your friend buys a house, you be like, yo, we got to buy a house. Or that person bought a crib, we got to get a crib, right? So now, hold on. Where it's like, if you're the sole provider, maybe it'll take you 10 years for you and your family to buy a crib, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, well, John over there, they bought their crib. So, your wife is like, I should go to work too, so we can have dual income, so we could buy this house earlier. You be like, yo, I want you to stay home and take care of the kids and take care of the household. Maybe we'll stay in this apartment for a little while longer. We'll get a house eventually. Or maybe we got to move somewhere else to buy a crib or something like that, whatever. But society creeps in to people's personal situations, and they're influenced by it.
I don't know. I think it starts with,
because if you don't have, if you're a couple and you got kids, and the question is like, when are you gonna buy a crib? Like as a man, it's like, yo, you should have a house. You should have this for your kids and your family, and this. Society. Right? But realistically, if we wanted to keep this going on, we could do it. But there's society, and part of it is our women being influenced by it.
I get what you're saying, because
if my homegirl got a crib, like, why we don't got a crib?
That's a good
so I go to work.
I get what you're saying, because if you grew up if you lived in the woods, you just got to find out how to be a provider living in the woods, and your family could maintain without having to have Gucci sneakers and a hat on backwards and dressing like Fabulous. So it is society. It is society to a certain degree. The economy still.
When you say society, what do you mean by that? Like what? What's your overall?
Like the influence. The influence of
outside influence.
But that's really it. The influence of classism. If you want to be on this particular tier of people, of your surroundings, then
and that's more of a feelings or like a tangible thing.
It's a tangible thing.
All right, so that's like vacation.
It is
so
based on feelings.
It's not really tangible.
No, well,
because you don't really know what niggas. You don't know what's going on in niggas' household.
You don't know.
You could perceive it.
Let's just say, like, okay, we have a plan. let's just say like, all right, well, let's use me for like example. I came into the game when I met my wife. It was like, all right, I had to juggle having a child previous that I had to put into college, save money for a house, and have another kid too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I had to like pick years for things. Like, okay, we're going on a nice vacation this year. Our kid is never gonna want for things, and I gotta send this kid to fucking college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to like juggle kind of like things, and that takes what that kind of story was talking about. Is like you almost have to like juggle emotions. You have to like keep her happy a bit. So
but the emotions are based on societal shit.
And
societal influences. Yeah.
And as a man, you have to understand that that's a real thing. Like
it's not real.
No, it's a real like yo, bro. You can't go. It doesn't have to be real without taking your wife on vacation.
No, but listen. But this is what I'm saying. Like Amish people don't go on vacation.
Yeah, yo, it's people that don't do this shit.
Amish.
Betty Shabazz didn't probably go on vacation.
Yeah, her husband
moved all over the world.
That nigga crashed out and died mad early, and he wasn't around to raise his kids. Like, so it was like, okay, like I see the picture of him. I think the picture of him being up on there is a little hypocritical because honestly.
All right, let's not go into that conversation.
Oh, all right. Well.
What happened, man? What happened?
Listen. Go at Malcolm. Come on.
You gotta be around. He chose to die rather than raise the children.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. No. No. Stop.
I was asking that earlier.
Stop the conversation. No. Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah. Right. But he's a fucking legend. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But his kids aren't.
All right. No.
Family isn't.
All right. But you could say that. But then we got a bunch of us that are regular people. Will never be in the same standing as Malcolm X. That we work our asses off for what? To be regular people? We're not gonna be revered like Malcolm X, though. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna be revered like Malcolm X, but you're working mad hours, you working mad overtime and shit like
that. Remember, Malcolm X is only who he is because of society. If society, if society,
what he did for society.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But society influenced Malcolm X. If you lived in the woods. Like an animal, I always said I wanted to live in the woods. If you lived in the woods like an animal, and not in a bad way, but just like
why you gotta look like an animal?
I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, if you lived in the woods, you're no TV, no nothing. You're tied off from society. Society has no influence on your livelihood.
Yes,
you still have to be a provider to make sure that you can raise a family in the woods. You can do it.
Okay.
So society isn't real, to be honest. It's not real. It's just it's a thing that has been made for us to be able to honestly, for a class, for a level of class. If you live in the woods, you don't have to worry about driving a Mercedes. You don't have to worry about driving a Beamer or a Tesla or
driving a car is just
Range Rover or Jaguar or anything like that. Mm-hmm. You just do it because it's what society influences on our livelihood.
Or what successes it measures
the level of success. But based on what we were just looking at, if you are just a sole proprietor of we live in the woods, but I make sure we have all the berries. I make sure we have all the greens. I make sure I kill the like bunny, the bunny or the deer or whatever to make sure that we eat. You can still establish a household with that.
Right.
That goes that goes to my point though.
And you can do it without the woman having to work.
You could do that in real society. You just can't be super influenced by everybody else because the
society is an influence, period. Because once you jump into society, you have to go buy a house. You have to go.
You don't have to
go live in an apartment. You have
to have somewhere to live. You do. You absolutely do. You have to have shelter for your family. You have to be able to feed your family and clothe your family. Right. Now, do you have to? You have to live in the biggest crib? No. Do you have to wear the designer clothing? No, you don't. You don't have to have the newest car. You don't have to, right? But we use that as a metric on how successful we are. Like, and we want to be successful relative to our peers.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest issues that we have. Now, sometimes it's us as men, but sometimes it could be your woman too. And she might say to you, like, well, such and such.
You don't take me on vacation.
You don't take me on vacation. I saw my homegirl, she went on vacation. Why don't we go on vacation? My homegirl, they bought a crib here.
Include that.
Huh?
Your plan has to include that.
Yeah,
Your plan has to include your plan
if
for
that's what you
your family's future has to account for mental health.
If you want to make America, if you want to make America great again,
how people feel about your plan.
If you want to make America great again by living in the 50s, you got, as a man, yes, you do have to set that standard so that
this is okay. Let me say one more thing, right? This is how society influences, right? Where there was a time when we had our second child, my son, my wife, like business was okay, so I was able to. She didn't have to work for a couple of years, but she felt like I need to go back to work. I need to make my own money. You understand what I'm saying? This is society. This is society influence and societal norms. Is like you get into the rhythm of working and trying to make money and this, that, and the third, or whatever, right?
You got to do it regardless.
In hindsight,
you got to do it regardless.
Looking at that decision, do you feel like that was the right?
No, but listen, right? You know,
in hindsight, looking at that decision that she made, do you feel like that was the right decision?
Well, it's fine because she's worked. I understood because she's been working since she was like 16, 17 years old.
No, I'm talking about today. That she went back and she took that break. It was a beautiful break. She appreciated it. She got back in the field because she was like, yo, maybe Ron might need a break, or maybe Ron might need a.
I definitely was like, you know, it was edging on to, you know, it was like, all right, it's getting, you know, I can handle it, but it was getting tight. You didn't say it was getting a little shaky. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we did it for like 2 years. Like 2 years. The first 2 years, she was able to stay home with her and go back to school. She was able to go back to school and stay with our son, right? Because our first child, she only got like what is it, 6 weeks, 4 weeks, or some shit like that, of maternity leave.
Damn.
And I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? But she's used to bringing in her own money, having her own money, not having to check like, yo, all right, can I go buy groceries or whatever? Yo, can I use whatever?
So
what you're saying is that based on what we're watching, the perfect woman is gone, because the perfect woman will be at home, not having to worry about it, and she don't have to worry about the income because the men are bringing in the income, and
I think
she just had home cleaning and take care of the kids.
All right, so can I one thing I want to add to what I was just saying is that I feel like there's a part of it where you don't give a man a chance to figure it out. Right? Sometimes men don't get a chance to realize how much they could actually be because they have that help.
Nah, come on, man. We ain't doing that.
What you mean?
I don't disagree. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But I think that's part of my point.
There's nothing more pressing than you having to provide for your kids and your wife, my nigga.
That's my point, though.
So you like, yo, I gotta find a way to make it happen.
If you got an engineering degree, if you did all that shit, if you set your life up to fucking make your money, you're cool. You going out and hustling,
but that's the point.
Cans and shit like
that. I'm not saying that. I didn't say nothing about collecting no cans.
But that's the point. That's the
make believe nigga shit.
What you mean?
The work is done.
What do you mean collecting cans? What are you talking about?
The work is done. What do you mean figure it out? What do you mean figure it out? If you did the work, if you went to school, you got your fucking, if you got your doctorate, you're a fucking doctor, you're a fucking surgeon, you try to get your private practice, or you're a lawyer, you're trying to make partner. then we talking. If you're a regular working nigga, cut that shit out.
Like, what you mean?
That's make believe.
What do you mean?
So look,
what I just said.
Like, yo, bro.
But there's
niggas. Okay, there's niggas out. Wait, no.
Microphone to the microphone. Microphone.
Regular blue collar.
It's regular blue collar. Hold on, let me say something.
Help.
Yo, no. There's regular niggas that don't take the overtime. They could take the overtime. There's other niggas that's blue collar that they could. There's a supervisor position available. They weren't shooting for it before, but now they have to because they have to provide for their family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They have to make moves.
Yes.
Oh, there's dudes that have a high school diploma.
Yeah.
I need continuing education because I need to advance because I need to provide for my family, right? But when you don't have to do that, when you have a second man, a second person providing, you're not going to do that.
You get to take a long time out.
You have a capable, smart human, your wife that's in the house that could generate
I agree.
money.
No,
I agree.
but that's
again, fucking ego. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
But then that's to your point. Then you're not the perfect man according to the 50.
Well, that's 50, yeah. And that's why I played it juxtaposed.
Because if you're the perfect man, if we could measure the perfect man
in the 50s
in 2026, based on what they were in the 50s,
that's not gonna be.
You are the man. No, listen, you are the man. Listen. You are the man that is going to get all the degrees, all the certification, everything that you need to do to make sure that you can keep a perfect woman. There's no perfect woman without a perfect man.
But Holly, let's do it now. This is the clip me up, whatever, Opus, whatever. Clip me up. We're gonna go around, starting with you, Cole. We're gonna go 2026, going off of 1950, 2026. What makes the perfect husband? You give me one. We're all gonna go around.
Wait, what?
I think you got to kind of split it up. You got to. But go ahead.
Well, I guess it's
give me
the same rules apply.
Body of a husband that would be a perfect husband.
If the same rules apply,
if the same rules apply, it's a guy who made all the money, was there to help out.
On this, if
right. You gonna let me finish?
Okay. So you're saying what's the perfect man?
2026.
Okay.
Today, yeah.
Is it based on
your experience?
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah, you go first, cool.
Like I said, it's the same. According to the rules, you got to make all the money.
No.
You got to be.
No, he's saying he's cutting that out.
He's saying he's right.
He's saying what's the new perfect man? What's the 2026 version of a perfect man?
It's the same thing. I'm not. Here, you go. I'll go last. I'm not the one to answer this question.
Okay. I think he's right. I think
you make all the money. You got to be. Wait.
See, this is the thing what niggas not saying, right?
Am I bugging right?
Women want to work, but they don't want to work that hard.
You have a successful relationship.
They don't. Women want to work. They want. Okay. They want. Okay. This is the thing. Like I just said.
No, you're right.
Like yo, bro. Right. This is the thing. My wife, she brings up that moment when she was able to sit down, but it got to a point where like, I want to work. I need to work. I feel like I need to work, right? But she don't want to be doing everything. She wants to do it at the speed and everything the way she wants to do it, right? So it's like I think most people, right? I think men. Let me not just say women, right?
Stepping on my clip,
but hold on. You passed it to me.
Yeah, but you.
Hold on.
For the clip.
Hold on.
So then go for it. You should answer first, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll go first. All right. So that's what we'll take. Be flexible.
You did it right though. Ask everybody else first, and then you do your clip.
Yeah.
Let nobody answer.
That's the way you do it.
Go ahead.
Ask everybody else's opinion first. Then you do your clip.
All right.
Then you say, "Nigga, this is my clip."
All right. So be flexible. Help. Don't be stringent in everything. Help out in different roles, especially with the kids. Like help with the kids. In 2026, if you leave all the house work, all the child rearing to your wife, you're not being the perfect husband.
But what is the perfect husband? The perfect husband is
That's what we're trying to figure out now.
So, all right.
So what's yours? Give me one thing.
I agree. Women don't. I agree with what you're saying. Women want to work, but they don't want to work the hardest. They don't want to be the one bringing in. They don't want to be the
heavy
one
lifting.
They don't want to do the heavy lifting.
Right.
They want some women just want to work to be able to get their nails and feet done.
Right.
Even if it's the hardest job, even if it's a very prestigious job, they just want to be able to get their hair and nails done, be able to afford the, certain clothes, not even be able to afford certain clothes. They still want you to buy their shit. They want you to buy the bags. They want you to buy their shoes. But they still want to have their reputation and their accolades of, I did this, I accomplished this, I accomplished that.
Right.
That is the new woman of 2026. They want to be able to have a job and be able to flash for women. The perfect man has to be able to still be able to. They want to have money and still want us to be able to say, here's some money. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Here's some flowers.
Right.
Here's a vacation.
Right.
So as a man, we can't work a job and be like, well, this is all I'm bringing to the table, so deal with it. That's not the perfect man of 2026 in comparison to the perfect man of 1950.
Right.
You still have to provide everything that a woman wants, but now a woman wants to work.
Like a lady.
Back then, a woman didn't want to have to work. She just wanted to be able to take care of the kids and clean and shit. But you still have to be the same level of provider, but they want to work as well. So it's a level of the perfect man still has to be able to have everything that needs to be done to be able to provide for that woman, the family, and all of that. So you still have to. It's more than just working a blue collar job.
Right.
Now you have to be an investor. Now you have to be a CEO. Now you have to be a business owner. Now you have to be, the guy with the nice car, the guy.
This can't be a clip because you're going mad long, right?
Yeah.
No, get your point out. No,
but
it's more like it's not about being a clip. Just get your shit up.
I'm with you.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Your clip, the clip is what you say.
No, I mean, no. I wanted us to go around,
but yeah,
and then just like,
yeah. The perfect man is still the same. Is still where it is. The perfect woman has changed from the 50s. The perfect woman is not the woman that stays in the house and cooks and cleans. She don't want to do that.
Right.
A lot of women nowadays will tell you, I don't cook. I don't like cooking.
That's great.
That's out of the normal thing, the normal element of things.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to be the same level of provider as a man, a perfect man, according to the 50s, even in 2026.
Yeah.
But you have to step it up. You can't just, you might have to work more than one job. You might have to, you're going to have to be a CEO. You got to do
the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Camp is what?
Well, we always
camp is the grip. You know what I'm saying?
We always still did the heavy lifting, but it's just, if you're
anybody else don't got one, I got another one. If niggas don't got one.
What was the question?
Like with that 1950s clip.
What is the perfect man of 2026? What is the based on the qualities of man? The perfect, I think, from a woman's perspective, it would be the man that provides 100% and that actually.
But it's not.
I don't think it's 100%. It's not 100%. I don't think it's 100%. I don't think it's 100%.
What's really gonna help?
I don't think it's 100%.
The man that hold on. Let me finish. Let me just finish. The man that provides 100% and the man that actually.
It's not real.
Yeah,
it's from all right. So
gonna fucking help.
It's not 100% anymore. It's not 100%, but it's
because it's not all right.
90.
You talking about perfect? Then why use the word perfect? Right.
Because perfect is what you think is perfect. What do you
we're basing it on
or in
on,
a fucking
the
happy,
Let me finish.
balanced
the one that the man that can provide and the one that actually helps in the rearing of the child,
right,
helps in the domestic side,
right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So because I women, like, I think for the most part, they don't feel like rearing children and doing domestic work is fulfilling enough for them. So they have to do other shit that's fulfilling to them. Right.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if
I think
they get to keep all their money or whatever. It's more symbolic than anything. The fact that, yo, I'm accomplished, I got a degree, I got a master's, I got a doctorate, whatever, but I don't have to. You should pay for everything anyway. It shouldn't matter. I think that's like, it's perfection of what women want. Is that's what they want? Because you got the women that always brag, social media and stuff like that, is that they're taken care of 100%,
right?
Or the woman that is accomplished,
independent,
they have credentials or whatever like that, but they're still taken care of. And then you have the independent woman that's accomplished, that's single, that pays for her own shit, and she don't need a man for anything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think for them that's perfection. And I just don't feel. I feel like women just they don't, like, as far as like the domestic shit, that's just not enough for them. It's not enough.
Right.
You can't just like, yo, I'm just supposed to raise kids and clean the crib. That's not enough.
So let me add another one to it then. Another one is like, you have to be the most mentally stable person in the household. You have to be the rock. You can't be the person that whenever shit is going on, if something breaks, something's leaking, you're a mess. You have to be the person that is the person that has the plan, or seemingly has the plan, or can buy time until the plan is.
I think you're talking about shit that doesn't resonate with people until it actually happens. I don't think women think about that until it actually happens.
It happens in the dating stage, because like, okay, like, what if, like, all right, you're going out to dinner and there's no parking spots in the freaking parking lot. And then all of a sudden she's coming up with a plan. She's the one being like, yo, you know what? Maybe go out and park on the street. Like, you have to be able to be the one that's confident. You can't have, if you going out on a first
I hear
date,
you. No.
date, third date,
what I'm saying is
this.
The
parking lot is full.
I hear you.
You can't be the one having a breakdown, like sitting in the parking
lot. All right. No. This is what, okay. Can I say something?
When shit go wrong, please.
What I'm saying is that when to your scenario, when a dude trips out about that, it's a problem. But when a dude handles it, it goes unnoticed. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
So that's the difference. And what I'm trying to say is that the value that men bring doesn't resonate on the stat sheet that much until they need it. It's like having an exterminator. You don't care about an exterminator until you got a pest issue. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when the issue arises, then you see the value in that thing, right? So I don't. This is, I think, one of the problems now today is that a lot of times women don't see the value in men because it's intangible shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't realize the value that their father plays in their life.
A man be the master of the intangibles, though? A man, the perfect man, we using it. You
saying it, but like when you tell your sister, like, yo, don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga's a bitch ass nigga. What? She not gonna remember that like that. She's gonna do what you said, but she's gonna go on, and she don't realize because nothing happened, because she cut the nigga off, right? So nothing bad happened to her, right? So she don't realize. Now, if she got with the nigga cheated on her, did her dirty or whatever, and she didn't take your advice, then she be like, yo, you told me not to fuck with him. But when she don't do it, when she listens to your information, she's not gonna be like, yo, nah, I never dealt with that nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Crisis management. I'm not really talking about like cheating. Like,
what I'm trying to say is that a lot of stuff that men do is intangible.
I'm talking about crisis management. I'm talking about how when something is wrong, that person that's supposed to be the rock in your life handles it. and I'm trying to talk to like
that's what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is that
the more emotional person in the situation.
I get you.
You got to manage your emotions better.
A lot of stuff with men is highlighted when you don't handle it right, but when you do handle it right, it goes unnoticed, right? So if I come here, right, I come here tonight, and your fence is super clean, I'm not gonna think about it because it's clean. But if it was dirty as shit, I'd be like, yo, this nigga Greg fucking fence is dirty as shit. Or the fact that it's clean, I don't notice it. You understand what I'm saying?
Me what like when I went to Cool's crib, when I told him like, yo, buy this thing for it. Buy this thing to clean the fence. Like that's what men do.
We're problem solvers.
We're not talking about men. We're not talking about men talking to men. We're talking about how women view men. That's what I'm trying to say. Women don't understand. This is what I'm trying to say. A lot of the value that
men talk to men, this would be a whole different conversation.
Yeah, men. Okay, all right. But what I'm trying to say is that the shit that the value that men give, it goes unnoticed to women unless there's a problem.
Yeah.
But we prevent the problem before it happens because we telling you don't do that. And if you take our advice, you'd be like, I didn't do it, so I don't remember it. It doesn't resonate with me. But if the problem arises after I told you, then you'd be like, yeah, I told you not to do that.
Yeah.
Such and such told me not to do that. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of the value that men give to women is intangible. And that's why there's a lot, like sometimes you feel like it's not respect there because it's not, you can't be like, yo, you can't pinpoint it exactly, right? Because we're always in protection mode. You tell your daughter, yo, don't go outside. Don't go outside. She might be like, I wanted to go outside. But then somebody get hit by a car. She don't know that. But she just know that you didn't allow her to go outside. Mm-hmm. But she don't know you protected her from that. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like in a lot of instances, that's just an example, but there's a lot of instances that men provide value to women, but they don't realize it because it's not really tangible. It's intangible.
All right, but then what about in the 50s?
We're gonna finish up
there wasn't a party for every time the woman cooked a nice meal or the woman came in, and like you said, if the house was clean, you're not saying, oh, you did such a great job cleaning the house. It's just like, yeah, that was your role. So that's what you did.
I'm not saying it doesn't go both ways.
What I expected.
I'm not saying it doesn't go both ways. Yeah. I'm not saying that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But that's the point I'm trying to drive. It's just like
I think it's more. I think
even in like more primitive times, if a man was the one that went out and hunted,
hunters and gatherers,
there wasn't a celebration for every time a man came in with a deer or a lion.
It was a celebration every time the man came home alive.
Yeah, right. It was more of a thank God you're alive. So I think honestly, everything that we're talking about goes back to the role that society plays on.
You got think about it. Oh, can I say one thing? Let me just say one thing, right?
Our familiar role.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, right? Let's just say one thing and we can wrap it up, right? When you sit down to eat dinner, what people do? Eat. They say grace.
Oh, okay.
They don't say grace. They don't say grace when a nigga come home with the meal. Yeah. Right? Yeah. They say grace when they sit down and the meal is cooked.
Right.
So it don't matter if you got home or not. You understand what I'm saying? They sit down for the person that cooked. Bless the hands that prepared the meal.
Prepared the meal, right? The niggas ain't hungry.
Not either way.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't. You could try to refute my point.
No, it's not,
but it's not like when a nigga walks in and he has the meat with him and he be like, yo, God bless that you made it home safely.
I always come home with the meat.
I always come home
with the meat.
Yo, I was watching the podcast with like a life coach for like men, like a young like a guy talking to a young man, and I took like a couple of notes. Like a couple of things that he said stood out to me. He said a healthy relationship isn't less conflict, it's better repair. What does that mean to you, Holly?
It's
a healthy relationship isn't less conflict. Like it is perfectly normal to conflict with your partner to even have arguments, but the repair is the better skill. To be able to come back with cool heads, not even like address or like finish the argument, but just to like resolve it and not let it linger and not let it go on.
That makes
everybody gets their point across, and then we could just kind of like take it from there.
Okay, that just makes it seem like love is war, and it's like there's always going to be a battlefield there. But
people are war, friends are war, family is war, relationships are war, marriage are war. But humans don't agree on everything. Toilet seat up, toilet paper not in it, like whatever, like bed not made. Humans are not going to always agree when they cohabitate or build their lives with each other.
Right.
But it's about the repair. Can we get over this thing that we had?
No, not with societal influences, not without societal, not with the societal influences. Without the societal influences, I think that we can live in the bushes and be fine. I think there would be less. I think there would be less indifferences if society didn't play such a role on the family aspect of things.
Jaded point of view.
So
why so much stress on society?
Because society tells us that we're supposed to be the providers, but if you're a real family, you work as a team.
Right.
Everybody has a role.
So let me just chime in.
All those roles are going to be thankless because it's just what we do.
So, all right. Over the course of a relationship, you will meet conflict.
Yeah.
You will meet issues. Things that may have started small that end up big. You may have things you didn't see coming. I didn't know this person was really like that as I lived with them. I didn't know that they were this, now. So with the point of it being about the repair.
Yeah.
I do agree that maybe the repair may be more important because the goal is not how many conflicts we come up with, is how many we can fix, how many we can get past, how many we can solve.
He capped that conversation with two great forgivers make a great relationship.
Two great forgivers. To a degree. As long as it's hold on.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yes. As long as it's not painful, you know what I mean, or violent or things of that nature. Yeah, I guess on the surface level, forgivers.
Maybe
I leave my socks. No, it's not, because two people that's whipping each other's ass don't need to be together. I wouldn't say because both of them forgive each other for whipping each other's ass that they should be. Happy.
How important is being able to revisit the situation and want to fix it?
But
that's what I'm saying. But the whole point in problem solving is change behavior.
I was just trying to say that it's repeat conflict that makes the difference, right? So
yeah,
conflict is going to arise. All of us right here that are sitting here been with our ladies a very long time. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen the last conflict. Mm-hmm. Years and years and years and years and years. We've all dated our people and been with our people for years and years and years and years. 10 years change. Everybody's 10 years and better.
Definitely.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
10 here? Yeah. Okay. So you have not seen the last conflict. This might be one of them. Hopefully it's not tomorrow for you guys. It's gonna be a late night, right? But over the next month or 2 months or year, you're gonna run into a conflict, whatever the case was. Now, right? The medicine is in how does it get solved? Is it realizing? So more than two forgivers, it's about kind of knowing when you should let the person with more experience in the lane kind of handle it, right? Or like
take the wheel, take control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somebody, one of the partners may be more in control, may have better advice about the situation, or just being able to listen, right? Just to be able to listen and not be combative, right? Like for instance, if I conflict like this, my wife hates when I like leave my socks all over the place. And I'm just going small, but here we are. She tells me all the time, your socks, right? Now, when I come in, she's like, you left your socks. I could either my bad.
Shut up.
I know you. You know what I mean? I kind of know. You talked to me about this a bunch of times.
Right across the chops.
Shut
up.
My bad. I fucked up. I left the socks. Let me grab. Let me move out of the way. Or it's, well, yeah. I leave my socks, but but you still haven't washed. Yeah, you still haven't washed those dishes. Right?
You ain't do this, and you do
right?
this.
Now, that's the thing. See, this is about the repair.
Yeah,
because she's always tells you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know that's a problem. You know that you've been a problem. And I'm just using a small situation like that, but you know that's a problem. But the problem keeps repeating itself over and over again. Mm. Or it's the one time somebody says, "Hey, you might not say that to me like that," or it makes me feel this way, and you go, "My bad." You ever have a nickname for somebody they don't even like? They really don't like the nickname, and they just like, "Would you mind if you just like not call me that? I don't like that." And you look at that and go, "My bad," and move on. So I don't know. I think with relationships, it's really about more so the repair. More so the repair, because conflict is, I think, forever lasting. Hopefully it's just far and few. And it's over small stuff and not big stuff.
Yeah.
You got over there, man.
I want to know how they handle conflict in the 1950s, and because if everybody just knew their roles, then where was the real conflict?
Shut your mouth.
Where was the real conflict if everybody
conflict.
knew their roles? I think we're in a level of people don't exactly know their roles, and then we have indifferences. And if you have your indifferences, that's where you gotta get into the realm of being forgivers.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be conflict.
Yeah.
Well, we live in a day and age. Yeah, we live in a day and age where like the roles are shifting at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, to bring it back one tick, where we say like the roles are shifting in the 1950s, and where I brought it to like where I'm trying to give like advice to like the 2026 version, like the 1950s, when I brought it to like the men should be the most emotional. You can't be the most emotional person in your household.
Definitely not
as a man.
Because women are gonna swing through their emotions at least once.
Well, even the kids, like it's not just the women. Like, just
right.
Be the rock. Just be the fucking foundation. Just be the cement that gets poured.
I think most men are.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
no,
and let's keep it that way.
I don't think in 2026. I think men are the least emotionally intelligent people, and I think women are way more emotionally intelligent than men are nowadays.
Why so?
Because if
I think men have to get used to the transition.
There wouldn't be a lot of incels going on. There'd just be more relationships being handled the way they need to be handled. It wouldn't be.
I think that goes both. I think that goes both ways, though.
No, because women don't have to. Women don't have to control their emotions because they go through that shit all the time. It's the men.
If they want to assume a certain role.
If you want to assume a certain role, fine. But when we all know that women are emotional people and they express their emotions, they more than likely wear their emotions on their sleeves. Men aren't trained to wear our emotions on our sleeves. We have to learn how to manage them so that we can be that solid foundation for the women to be able to influence them to control their emotions as well. But we know that they're not, because there's going to be at least once a month where they're going to get a little bit out of control. And you have to be the person to be like, okay, well, I have to maintain a certain level of person to make sure that they, when they start getting out of control, I can kind of bring them back down to earth. And it does work vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where, that's where the teamwork comes in. That's where the forgiveness comes in. That's where being, that's where the teamwork that I was saying comes in. Because we all play a role. Roles are going to be thankless roles. But as men, we got to learn to control it the most, because as it applied in the 1950s, and I think it still applies now, because we're going to control the mood of the household for the most part. It just is what it is. It's just the role that we play. And if we don't, then
I think women control the mood of the household.
That's a mixture.
You could say that. I think they control the mood.
No, I think they control.
We dictate when we go on vacation.
I think they control.
We're not going on vacation.
I think they control their own moods. I think we dictate is a good word. How it's going to affect the household. Because I think we dictate how a woman's emotions are gonna control the household. How far their emotions are gonna control the household. As long as we can keep control of ours, we can help somebody.
So yeah, okay. So that's kind of like if you walk into the house, right, and then like your lady has she's flustered. Attitude.
Yeah, she's
flustered. Yeah. Right. And as you walk in, you could either, hey, what's going on? You know, you all right? Let me help you. Let's figure out how we can make you feel better, right? That would take the mood of the household in one direction.
Yeah.
Or if you come in and you're like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, why you got a fucking attitude for? Whatever the case was, that takes the household in a whole other direction.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, let's say they can control the initial temperature, but I do think it's up to the guy to figure out where the temperature is going to settle for the
talk to the kids. For the
night.
Yo, y'all want Domino's tonight?
Right, because you might be able to see. Right, you may see
upstairs to the room. Go put your movie on, whatever. Yo, what you want?
Because listen,
Cheesecake Factory.
That's you. That's you.
Wait, that's
you fixing the
wait,
mood.
but Ron. At the end of
don't fight it.
At the end of the day,
she already created the mood.
Hold on.
Fine.
But wait, remember,
she created her mood.
Our job is to fix it.
Yeah,
I agree.
Our job is to fix it. So yes, initially the temperature could have been set on cold. The thermostat could have been cold when you walked in the door.
What is going on in
here? Right. Ooh, it's a little chilly in here. Right.
Check your little sour ass upstairs. Your little sour pouch kid.
Yeah.
So you come in, right?
You about to watch our paper movie.
See,
right.
So,
right.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Because, are we supposed to do that?
Yes, I think it's
no, not fix it, right?
Yes,
because it doesn't sound like a fix. It sounds like it's like no.
It is a fix.
It is a fix.
If the pipes are leaking,
manage.
What's the next step?
If the pipes are leaking, you're not going to tell your wife, well, you go down there and see what it look like.
All right, we're not talking about what a man does.
Yeah, right. Yeah, all right.
So your woman's upset,
right?
Are you pushing her off?
No.
Right? Like, because it sounds like pushing her off. Like, you got an attitude. Go to the room. Shut your shit down so I can get your energy out of here. Right? So, do you go out and you fix it and help her with her attitude after that?
She got to fix that on her own.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't fix it.
It would be a difference of opinion. So, you know what I mean?
You got to isolate her and let her work her shit out. You can't fucking.
You don't help her work her shit out?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but
how?
Not like
yes.
Talk to her if she feel like talking.
Yes, you talk it out.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, properly. Like this could be just me personally, where I feel like, if you got a problem, it's probably something I did.
Hell no.
I'm like, what did I do? First thing I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, what did I do?
But that happens.
No.
That happens.
Some other shit.
It happens all the time.
Well,
it happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Fucking God, nigga. Motherfucker. Fuck that shit. Me, I ain't not.
That's not true. That's not true. You know why it's not true?
You know what? Jesus.
You know why that's not true?
All them niggas.
You know why it's not true? Because you're not gonna do that without a woman. And that's why God set that in place. You not gonna control this world without a woman next to you.
Yeah, but I'm not the problem.
Yes, you are. You can be.
Nigga, if my
socks, can be the problem.
If I didn't put socks in the hamper and that triggers you, you got bigger issues.
No, but listen, the truth is
that's big issues towards something that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Yeah,
I ain't fucking nobody. I ain't doing no like. I know
it's not even that. It doesn't have to be that. It could,
no.
It could literally.
Listen, I do want to say this. We also, the term they say, don't flatter yourself. Where people's issues don't necessarily come because of you. They come from all.
It could be.
Hold on, let me finish. It could have been.
It could be triggered from.
It could have been work. It could have been
a conversation with a homegirl. You took the wrong way. Someone said something.
But it don't. They take it out on you.
It's not that
you got to be the punching.
Not a punching.
It's not that they take it out on you.
You should not be a punching bag.
Go ahead, cool.
No, I'm just saying it's not that they take it out on you. It's just as men, we do understand the temperature gauges of a room. Well, I almost
let me not say take it out on you, but you got to intake all like.
Right.
Whatever happens outside,
well, the thing.
You got to take it on.
Right. But it depends on.
But do you do that when you go home to your woman? If work frustrated you and then she did something to frustrate you, aren't you gonna kind of like release your frustration? Or you gonna
no. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like people that I had a bad day people. I don't like that shit.
No.
Like that doesn't give you a reason to treat somebody.
That's not what I'm saying.
No. What I'm trying to say is that if I had a bad day, I might speak to my wife about like what happened, but I'm not taking it out on her. You understand what I'm saying?
But what if you come home?
I don't got no attitude with her because I had a bad day at work.
What if you come home and something? But everybody knows that their wife irritates them with something. Yet nobody comes home and says my wife is perfect and she does everything that I want her to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when she does something that you don't want her to do and it just happens to be on the same day that you had a bad day at work,
right?
Your anxieties start building and your blood pressure goes up. Your blood pressure goes up and shit like that. It's the same thing. But you got to come in if she's having. We know that women wear their emotions on their sleeves. Mm-hmm. So if she's having a bad day at work, she comes home and things that you do frustrate her or things that happen in the house frustrate her, you have to go to that woman and be like, how do we manage this? But you have to take charge as the man, as the person who manages the emotion of what's going on. Because if she's upset, you don't go drink a beer and go be happy. No, the house is
you try to once again you have to fix it.
You have to fix it.
Let me listen.
And it's your role to fix it. It's not her role.
Everybody's coming up with fancy terms.
Now, as her own person, she has to fix it.
My nigga, everybody is fancy terms, but the goal is as the man, you fix things. Your job is to fix things all around the house. Fix things.
How do you fix it?
By communicating it. Yes.
So first of all, asking no. Simply having the patience and the vibe enough to ask what's wrong. Right. Slowing. I'm about to turn this microphone off. You motherfuckers not letting me go. I will say, asking what's the problem? What's wrong? Because once again, remember, there's a lot of guys who would just feel the temperature and not even make it to what is actually wrong.
Right.
And I don't want to say guys, people in general. I don't want to just put it all on the fellas. Let's not put it all on the fellas. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe
you say to your wife, what's wrong, right? You'd be like, no, nothing's wrong. I'm all right.
Now, this is the thing. Truthfully, we are with our ladies a very long time. You know what's wrong.
We know that nothing means something.
You know, whatever it is, you know what is wrong. Right now, if you were to go right now, if you got up right from here and both of you and just walked into your household right now and your wife is upset, slamming stuff. It doesn't take a murder mystery to figure out in a few seconds on what the issue is.
The room and be like, I think she's going through.
I'm just saying you could figure it out. You know that there's only a few things that are whatever the case was, and the goal is
we tell the babies use your words, right?
That doesn't mean that your job isn't to fix it, G. But that's all I'm saying.
No, I'm gonna go to her and be like, use your words.
I think the job is
use
to
your
fix
words.
What? Yes. However, you got to figure out what.
I think the job is.
It sounds good. It sounds good. But I feel like most men are like, well, I ain't do nothing. Why you got an attitude?
But mind you, that's not. But remember, that's not teamwork. There,
that's not teamwork.
That's not real. Yes.
What you mean that's not real?
Yeah. I didn't do
like
nothing,
being
so
like
I don't care.
Victim, like being like a prisoner in your own house.
You played victim.
What? So what?
A woman's emotions is crazy to me.
No, I'm saying.
Everybody
So
should be
what are you saying? What are you saying? You saying like
you can't be in the house like mad about visibly mad about something and you don't want to talk about it, then it's like don't be mad then.
Well, if they don't want to talk about it, you probably did it.
Exactly. Because it's like you should know it. You should know what you did.
What the fuck did I
If
do?
it's work, they're very easy to be like, yo, let me tell you what happened at work. Yo, this right?
Nigga, I'm fucking amazing. What the fuck did I do?
It doesn't have to
GB,
be
are
that.
you really amazing? You think you're
Fucking
are you amazing?
great, nigga.
Are you really great?
We smoking, we drinking every fucking weekend, nigga.
GB, I'm still upset about your analogies. Come on.
You can take a shit in my house if you want to. That's how fucking
Thank
amazing
you.
my
I've
house
been
is.
waiting for that. I'll be back.
Especially that cigar
That's
now
how
too.
amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking just like no,
No, it's true.
shit is
For the
cool.
people who's watching, GB's amazing.
GB is amazing, man. He is the dopest.
Definitely amazing.
Nah,
Dopest dude to ever
Here in
walk.
his humble
It's
abode
not-
right now,
it's not that
and it's
crazy.
beautiful, and he's generous.
Yeah,
and
he's the
just
man. He brought out Funyuns, guys.
welcoming and yeah, Funyuns.
Funyuns
Come on
out here.
now.
Who has Funyuns just randomly at the crib?
Tastes like food, right?
Yeah.
For everybody out there.
But
what GB
listen,
is saying is
I
right.
just want to say to the fellas, listen, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised by having to fix things around the house with the kids,
Get ready
with
for
your
it.
spouse, with your friends. A man's job is to find solutions to things.
That's okay.
Even if you can't,
What are you arguing on?
No, because
because Ron wants to argue with
No,
me.
I'm
You
not
argue.
arguing.
I
No,
don't
no, I'm not.
understand
I'm not
what you're
arguing.
That's,
What do
that's
you
the
want?
whole
I'm not
point.
arguing.
That's the whole
I'm not
point.
arguing.
That's why we here talking.
I'm
That's why
not
we here
But
arguing.
they didn't even
about
let
it.
me finish.
But it's not even. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, all right, what are you fixing? Right?
Everything.
No. Are you because the thing is, are you saying, are you trying to make your wife feel better? Or you like, yo, you got an attitude. I'm gonna take care of whatever else is going on in the house.
If
I'm
your
gonna take care of the
grass
kids.
is
Or whatever.
burning, you're fixing that. If your wife is upset, you're fixing that.
How
If
are
your
you
kid
fixing
is
that?
fuck-
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
It takes.
Yeah.
I don't
What-
how
Don't
What
know what the
lyric is that?
situation. We don't know what the
Whatever.
situation
Whatever it is,
entails.
whatever it entails.
Give me a
Whatever it
situation.
takes.
Give me a
Whatever it
situation. We'll
takes.
tell you how you
Your
fix it.
wife.
Your wife has an
Listen.
attitude. You don't know why
About
she has.
what?
You ask her like, "What's the attitude?"
Right.
I'm all right.
Take a
It's not
nap, bitch.
right.
So then,
Are you smoozing her up, trying to make her feel better?
Yeah.
Trying to make her laugh. That's what I'm
Yes.
trying to ask you. Are you
Yes.
or you just saying like, well, you got a
No,
fucking
I'm
attitude. I don't
definitely
know what you. I don't know what's wrong with
So
you. Because you just
here
said,
we go.
Greg just said I'm the illest nigga. So why would you have a problem with me?
Okay, wait.
You got an attitude.
It's not
I'm leaving
me.
you alone,
It's
type of shit,
definitely
and
not me.
I'm not even worried
Ron,
about you.
here we
'Cause it's
go.
not me.
Great chance, as we said before, great chance. If you walk in, your lady has an attitude, and you ask, "What is the problem?" If she's not willing to fork over information, or I don't know, I'm fine, or whatever the case was. Yes, it is you. It is you that she has an
not
issue.
real.
It could be real.
We're not talking about
It doesn't
that.
have to
That's
be.
not what
It
we're
could
talking
be.
about.
It
What are
could
you
be.
doing? What are you doing next?
Okay.
So,
What are you
so
doing next?
right.
So
So,
I'm taking responsibility off of her.
but you don't know what it
I am
is.
Feeding the kids.
No, but
That's
See,
the honest.
I believe that's the problem.
but
Well,
see,
that's the
problem.
problem.
What?
even with y'all,
Because
even with y'all,
because we don't tap into the emotional shit. We just like problem solution, problem solution, problem
Right,
solution.
right.
She wants to. She doesn't feel good. You want it. You got. I think we got to tap into making her feel better.
yeah,
Fuck
you
that.
Hey,
You cannot
Brooklyn,
become more
Make me
feminine.
feel better.
You cannot become
gotta-
more
you
feminine.
have to
try
come-
to fucking.
no, it's
We-
not. It's
our
not coming.
brain-
It's not
our brain
it's not
doesn't work
feminine.
like that.
The
Our
same
brain-
way you go to a
it's
chick and
actually
you
the
be like,
most-
"Yo, you look good today."
It's
Yo,
actually the
I like
most.
your hair, some shit like that. You make her feel better
It's
with a
actually
compliment.
the listen.
That's
It's
when we
actually
have
the
sex.
most masculine thing that
The
you
next
can
question
do.
is, can we have sex?
It's actually the most
You
masculine.
look good today. Can we have sex?
No, not when she's upset. If she's upset, she's not having sex.
She's
with
not,
Okay.
you.
and that's
We have sex
that's
later.
what
You're
I'm
not getting
talking.
your ass
Cool,
eaten
cool.
that
Hold
night.
on,
Dude, that
cool.
have-
That's
You're
what
not
I'm talking
getting your
about.
ass
What are
eaten
you
that
doing next? What are you doing next?
Like I said, when I know, then you got to go for the, like I.
If
What,
she
what,
said-
what, okay,
Are you
what-
trying to
what-
throw a
no,
joke
wait, no,
out?
no,
Are you
no,
trying
no,
to make
no,
her laugh?
no,
But she got an
no.
attitude?
Listen,
Here's the
Like,
thing.
what are you trying to
If she
do?
says
It's-
nothing,
Doing, how
if she
fucking
says
whooped
nothing,
are we?
if you ask
How
her,
fucking domesticated are we?
if you
We
ask
trying
her
to
what's
make fucking
wrong,
women happy.
These
you
are real
listen,
problems.
if
These
you-
are real problems.
if you
A
ask her what's
problem,
wrong,
it's not.
GB, you remind me of when after I read that what is that?
Problem is
What
not.
book is that? The successful. What book is that? The Superior Man.
Yeah.
After I read that, that pissed me off. Like, we were trying to make chicks happy the whole time. So I'm thinking you're telling me how to be a doper dude.
It
is. It's just making chicks happy.
It is though. It's
happy, a fleeting emotion.
Yo,
right?
How do you get chicks to fuck you? You got to keep them happy.
You got fucking.
You're not gonna get a chick to give up. You're not gonna give a chick. You're not gonna get a chick to give up.
Sometimes they be mad at you, man.
If she's not happy.
Sometimes they be mad and they still give it to you, man.
All right, hold on.
Not even if she's not happy with you. Not even if she's not happy with you. If she's not happy,
Holly, what are you doing?
If I come home and she's got a problem, and I'm not saying this is what I'm doing. I'm just saying this is what I'm. This is a learning process at the same time. If she has a problem, you ask her what's wrong, and she says nothing. She is looking for you to solve the problem.
Right.
She's looking for you to dig in deeper and find out what the actual problem is. Even if it's you, if it's something else, if she doesn't want
kids,
if she doesn't want to burden you.
Keep asking questions.
You have
don't abandon the mission.
But in that process, you have to manage your emotions so that you don't react to whatever is upsetting her. Yes. So you can be because usually
that can turn very quickly. Because that can turn very, 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 very quick.
I get in defensive mode.
What if it happens?
But that's usually
because I'm like, yo, why you got a problem? It shouldn't be no problem.
That's not managing. That's not managing well. That's not managing well.
Troubleshoot. You didn't automatically think.
That's the thing.
Oh, the fucking mouse is hates me. You know what I'm saying? When the mouse wasn't working, you troubleshot it. You restarted, put new batteries in it. You did everything.
Analogy.
You take something.
This
off
is
the
one of.
plate.
This is another one of GB's.
GB's analogies.
Work on the fucking collateral damage. I'm not trying to fuck the whole house up now. You're mad. Let me keep the kids at least happy. You know what I'm saying? Let me feed them.
No, you gotta.
Okay. Whoa. No. Wait. Let me say one thing.
Now,
let me just say one thing.
Because that's. Go ahead.
Let me say one thing.
Cool, please.
Because usually that transference of energy, because that's what I call it, transference of energy. You could come in from wherever you at in the world, right? You could be happy thinking about it might have been bumping. Hold on, let me just. I'm gonna speed. Let me get the floor.
Summer, so you
could have had some Mob Deep bumping in the whip. You come in the crib, and you open the door. Boom, transference of energy. Mm-hmm. That energy is not what I had 30 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hollywood brings up the goal is to manage your emotions, right? As you get into the whirlwind of her emotions. But this is where, they say you always have a plan till you get punched in the face.
Yeah.
That's
where we fail.
It's a possibility that you yourself, as a man, have kind of been holding on to a thing or two yourself about.
You got to be bigger.
About you.
Right.
You got to be bigger than that.
You do. No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you do not. You're absolutely right, GB. You have to. But that's when you can jump into defensive first. Like, wait, well, fuck. Like, I didn't do nothing. I just came from the car. I was playing. And then you can either lose it and then go into the things that I'm not happy about.
That's big shot nigga shit.
That's regular. That's regular shit.
That's big shot nigga.
That's regular shit.
That's big shot nigga.
Because
that's regular shit.
That's the same. You not saying no. That's what you going through. No. That's exactly
big ass nigga.
That's what you're doing.
Shit.
Yeah. You're just not saying it. Because the reason why you saying like your feelings don't matter is because I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you mad at me, I ain't do shit to you. What you mad for? You know what? I'm ignoring you. I'm gonna take care of the kids. I'm gonna take care of the crib.
Brushing off our emotions, and then what happens? It's a bigger
problem. Nigga, yo, take a nap, bitch. Like what the fuck? Like take a walk, take a nap, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. I know the periods, all that shit.
Yo, it creates a bigger problem. A woman is looking for a man. A woman is looking for a man to control his emotions.
What? I ain't fucking do
so that he can help her control her.
You all right, you did something, but you feel like in your barometer, you feel like it's not that heavy, right?
But you feel like it's not that heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I go. I'm like, I come
my
home,
barometer, my I told you to start this conversation. We are the thermostat of the house.
Yes.
My barometer is what the fuck matters. My temperature is what the fucking house temperature is going to be at. If I come home in a good mood,
all that shit
if
sounds
you're not in a good, it's not sound fly. If you're not in a good mood,
it sounds good.
I'm going to help you remove yourself. But me and the kids, we're going to be chilling.
Nah, you can't leave your wife out like that. You can't
Man,
leave your wife
take
hanging.
a fucking nap. If you want to fucking slice this fucking pizza,
yeah, but you can't talk to her.
do that.
But you can't talk to her like that. Now, this is how that's the problem. That all that does is create more problems. You can feel that
fucking
way.
Put on their fucking neck. All right, it's after hours. So
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Need to put on their fucking
that's
neck
right.
too, nigga.
Hey, yeah.
For fuck, not a high eye, but like a little foot.
Here's my foot. Here's your neck.
They need to be told how the fuck to feel too. Like we ain't gonna fucking leave everybody to their own fucking shit.
What if
that's part of being?
That's not realistic. We got to
go tell your wife. Go tell your wife you gotta go tell your wife you gotta put a foot on. You gotta put your foot on her neck.
She don't need to know that. She sleep.
No, see, but that's the thing. You got to give people shit that's actionable, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know how I am, right? I can come into a situation. My wife might have an attitude. I'm like, I ain't do shit. Like, what the fuck you got an attitude for? And then I'm blocking. Now I got a block on, and I'm like, yo, you got an attitude? I ain't fucking with you. Then I'm gonna just ignore it, right? But we kind of gotta like that's now you gotta hop in and you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta make sure the kids is good, right?
Relationship isn't less conflict; it's better repair.
This is what I'm trying to say. You gotta repair.
Fix it.
That's the repair.
Two great forgivers.
What do you? Okay, hold on, right? In your work, right?
Please.
Do you just figure you just try to solve the problem based on the symptoms, or you find out what the root is?
Find out what the root is, and I make the customer feel good about the product.
But you got to figure out what the root is.
Your wife is your customer.
The wife's problem is the root, bro.
I gotta dictate I gotta dictate what the product.
Your wife is a customer, and the problem. You have to find the root of the problem.
If you don't find the root of the problem, it's gonna resurface. It's gonna continue to resurface and resurface and resurface.
Yo, right? when you meet a new customer, you be like, "How you doing?" Their normal reactions would be like, "Fine," but you're there for a reason. You're there because they're having a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to go in there and fix it. It's the same thing. You go to your wife and you say, "What's wrong?" and she says nothing. But there's obviously a problem because you're there for a reason.
I have a theory for that. I have a theory for like she has her guards up. You as a man, you're on the defense because you feel like you're the cause of the problem, right? Like, yo, what you got an attitude for? But evidently you're not telling me because it is me, right?
That's crazy.
So, okay. All right, whatever.
Well, please.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So you said you huh?
GB is great.
You like she tells you, yo, I don't worry, and I don't got no problem because you're the root of the problem, right? And then instead of actually putting up the block and say, all right, well, you got an attitude with me. I don't know why you got an attitude with me. You may have to smooth her up. Maybe even like, yo, what's going on? Make her feel better to the point where she lowers her wall so she tells you what the issue is.
Fucking torture.
But this is what you have to do.
That's what it takes to love somebody.
This is probably something that sounds like you know what the funny shit is? You personally, I believe that you would do this for your daughter, but you wouldn't do it for your wife.
And if you
I did it for my first wife, and my second wife don't play that game. My second wife is my wife now that I'm married to is fucking amazing.
She's a woman though.
She doesn't give me.
She's a woman.
Problem like that.
I'm gonna say.
So you perfect and you don't have no.
We're all with our women because they're amazing.
As long as I ain't fucking no other bitch.
But we're all with our women because they're amazing.
Yeah,
but we know that
my wife is good with me. As long as I ain't fucking the bitch, like she good. If I'm fucking something, she can have.
But you don't come home happy every day.
Who, me?
Yeah.
But I ain't fucking no. I'm not bringing it out.
Basically,
it's not about bringing it out.
Shit is not perfect, so you can't expect that she feels like you're perfect and she don't got no issues with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Issue like what?
I don't know. It don't matter.
Like what? Like what? Like what could she have a problem?
Why are you scrunching up your face?
Oh, man. Maybe, you know what? You know what we need? We need this. We're gonna have this.
What could you
yeah, bro? Let's do this.
We gotta sit your wife down on the podcast and be like, "Yo, what?
I
problem with me? You off about GB?
Huh?
We gotta sit his wife down and be like on the podcast,
bro.
Like, what pisses you off?
I'll be like, yo, this nigga leave his fucking socks around. This nigga leave his shit around. He was like, what you do? What the fuck?
Okay,
what are you gonna do about it?
Even if it's that, even if it's that, even if it's that, right? Hold on. We gotta revisit what this whole shit was about. We talked about perfect wives, perfect husbands, right?
Perfect husband.
So there's an emotional side of things. It's not just about providing and having money or whatever.
Emotion.
Yeah.
The man should be able to manage the emotions more than the wife.
And managing emotions is bringing negative emotions into positive emotions.
Yeah.
Right?
Converting, yeah.
So you want to bring the vibe of the house back to the positivity.
That's jail.
I don't think it's jail.
Having to be with a woman and have the silent treatment for 2-3 days. Because that's what happens.
Yeah.
What happens is you ignore it, you having a silent treatment for 2-3 days.
From the last person that fucking did that. A silent treatment for 2-3 days.
Come on, bro.
Like what? Socks? Like what?
Even if it is.
I didn't have a fucking family on the other side of town. What is the problem? What are you really mad at me about? What are you not talking to me?
So
for
this
2 days
is what
about?
I'm saying. Like, yo, you can't. No. You can't.
You're not talking to me for 2 days.
Every woman is not saying. Every man that listens to our podcast is not saying like,
you're the wrong person.
No. They're not. Their wife is not like, oh, you don't cheat on me, so you're perfect. No, that's not the issue. People got other issues other than that.
Right. Just cheating is not the issue. No, it's not. It's not.
Women nitpick.
It's not nitpicking.
Like, get out that shit.
But I think everybody.
So that's your plan. That's your plan to tell men, like, if your woman nitpicks,
train your fucking wife. Train whoever you're gonna. Cool. Don't laugh, cool.
Damn. Where's Corey Cool to give the warning?
Oh man. Go ahead, finish your point, man.
Well,
look,
you gotta.
It used to be for me. The thoughts and opinions of
people who are.
Now it's GB.
All right. Let me just bring it home, and then you don't have to say anything. Don't be on in the crowd booing and whatever. Let me just say what I'm going to say. You have to smooth up your wife when she got an attitude, and this is something that I have to do too, right? Because I'm definitely in the mix of like, when you give me attitude and I don't know what it's for, I'm going to give you the same energy you give me, and I need to be open, right? We can't have two closed people because you're not going to solve the problem, right? So me smoothing up my wife to figure out what's the issue so we could actually work on it, right? Because a lot of the times men are just solution based, and it's not solution based, it's just feeling based, right? So women, more than anything, they want to feel good. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you do that, you don't have to figure out what the kids is eating and stuff like that. She in a better mood, she gonna figure out what the kids is eating. Yeah. She gonna figure out the shit with the house or whatever. You know what I mean? She's gonna figure that shit out because she's in a better mood. But if you don't do that, now you gotta, I gotta do some laundry. I gotta figure out what the kids is eating because I'm giving her the silent treatment. We not speaking or whatever. So now
because I told her we're running. Said, bitch, go take a nap.
Yeah.
And she didn't take a nap. All she did was get more angry or get more upset.
So as much as you feel like,
in fact, she drank an energy drink and was like, I'm ready for this nigga now.
As much as you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong, it's not at that point. It's not about what you did wrong or what you did right.
Yeah,
it's about the situation. It's more about feelings than actual.
And how you can
give a nigga bad advice on this podcast.
I think it's great advice because you telling me like niggas should be this way, but niggas don't get blowjobs. Like what are we talking about? Like you go through all that.
I don't want it.
Don't go.
If you want it, get it.
I'd rather
get a blowjob.
I'd rather get a blowjob and deal with feelings than not have to deal with feelings and get no blowjobs. Like that's a good trade-off for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. As a matter of fact, that's my advice to dudes: is control your emotions, because if you want to go get a blowjob by the end of the night, you gotta make sure you make it feel good. She only wants to blow somebody she feels comfortable with.
You tell her what's wrong. As soon as you open her mouth, put your dick in her mouth.
She's like, I'm happy to give this man a blowjob. I know, right?
Idiot.
Go take a nap.
All right. We're gonna wrap it now. Y'all he's been unhinged. He's getting to the point of extra unhinged.
Happy to be back.
Yeah. Again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. Please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Again, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new content coming out. Corey Koof, tell the people where they can find you.
Yo, man, cooluniversity.com.
Ali, tell the people where they can find you.
ITZHOLLE on social media platforms.
Boy.
All right. And also follow us on Instagram, Cigars, Whiskey, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.